Live.
All right, so welcome to the bridge crew side of the Shadow of the Broker plays the Perlemian Haul. The agents have just arrived at the station, Martel Station, where they expect the Perlemian Haul to be stopping. It's in orbit around Rem Duba 2, a cold gray world with nothing but microbial life and deep core mining. The station is hospitable only by comparison. An aging orbital platform with a small Imperial garrison, a squadron of TIE fighters, and bored and corrupt officials. You've gotten aboard, like I said, via kind of a little rebel sneak. And so you're on the station, and kind of your first objective is to figure out how to sneak aboard the ship. You've been given false identifications provided by the Alliance that they're not great, but they've been judged good enough.
So when these ships come a docking, I'm going to assume they're going to be offloading or maybe picking up, kind of emptying out their poo tanks and picking up fresh water kind of stuff. Maybe we can infiltrate that way.
Via the poo tanks?
Well, you can.
Yeah, I'd fit handily. I'm already a small guy at the Jawa.
In the garbage chutes. I'm sure that'll be fine.
What race is Lee and Michael's character?
I think Michael was a Twi'lek.
Yep.
Yep.
And Lee is a Zabrak.
Oh, a Zabrak. We have a lot of very intimidating characters, and then a Twi'lek.
Well,
True.
the Twilight is actually amongst the most intimidating because, to put it simply, she is. The more I think about her, the more I compare her to Hulk Hogan.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
A lot of big personalities then.
Okay, so I think the most sense it makes for us to be together is to be like a group of bounty hunters, right?
Yeah, but do any of you have a license?
Licenses / give the guy 1,000 credits, we're fine.
We can totally
The old on-the-spot license?
Yeah.
We can totally be a part of the Preoffice Raiders. Don't we still have the paperwork around somewhere? It's a mercenary company.
Just throwing this out there, maybe we could be some kind of maintenance crew or something like that, since we're all aliens.
Yeah, but a lot of us are carrying heavy weaponry. I'm looking at you, Trebek.
Yeah. I mean, Trebek's not going to be able to bring the missile along. He's accepted this. But you're not going to get the heavy blaster rifle out of his hands.
I'm very sorry, but you're going to have to leave that rocket tube at home. Look, the thing is, it's a space station and walls blow out.
They do that. So if you guys want to figure out a little bit more the lay of the land on the station before you come up with a firm plan, if you're looking at an average upgraded one streetwise, but you'll have a boost because it's a pretty chill place, or a daunting knowledge outer.
Could we shove Rio into the computer core?
That would require finding a sufficiently important computer terminal.
Now, let's not get arrested on the station. Let's wait until we're on the.
No, what I meant was you just just crawl through the ventilation ducts into the computer core and download what we need.
So what do I know underworld-wise?
Oh, nice. So you are aware of the governor of the station. Her name is Varla Prule. You'll see it on further.
Rio, I could have given you a sort of skilled assistance.
Well, someone could still do the streetwise check if they felt, cool.
Yeah. My computer's now starting up. Granted, it just restarted, so it's going to be slow, but I'm now switching off.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. So does anyone have any
I'm actually going to...
Well, did we get everything about Virapool? cruel.
You have not gotten everything about her with just the single success. But you do know, that she is the governor, and would definitely, obviously she kind of runs the show on the station. People can try the street, or someone, can try the streetwise as well.
Since we have a Twi'lek, we probably want to wait until he gets back in just to see if they've got pretty higher cunning. The 2 ranks will probably beat it out, though, but we'll probably want to blend the 2. Because does Dara have more than 2 cunning?
She has... No, she's just got 2 cunning.
Okay, so might want to wait on that a second. So
yeah, it's 2 ranks and a green.
So, with regards to this governor, if we're able to talk to her, do you think we might be able to convince her to hire a group of bounty hunters to help protect the ship on the ship? Or
from what Rebel intelligence told you about the Hall, something like that would be, while not impossible, it would be very anomalous. The security on it is very tight. Everyone working it on board, is strictly screened.
Okay.
And a stage like a remote governor like this would not be of sufficient clearance really to, her clearance isn't good enough to clear someone. Basically, it lands, pumps the poo, takes some fuel, might load some stuff on, but ultimately she doesn't really know much more about it than you guys do at this point.
Okay. So, if we do want to get on with all of our gear, the poo pumps seem to be the highest option at the moment, but let's see what the streetwise gets us.
Well, you could always attempt to, hiding crate. Someone poses as crew, unlocks you, or something like that, unless Chewbacca doesn't like, unless Chewbacca's claustrophobic.
Well, no, part of the problem is that we don't want to go to the cargo area. We want to get to the bridge. I mean, if we're dressed up as boxes, that's what we'll end up being, and we don't want to interfere with the other crew's mission.
Yeah, I assume there are different bays, though.
Yeah, as we move along, you guys will learn a little bit more about the freighter.
Got a quick question.
Yep.
So, our IDs get us what? Our IGs just get us on the station, or what is our IDs?
Yeah, so your IDs are basically to get you on the station without questions asked at this point. They're not like they don't. You couldn't like walk up to the side of the ship and show them and say, I'm on the crew here. They're not that. They get you on the station and they basically make you so you don't have to say, I'm Shorebecca, the rebel, Wookiee
Sergeant.
marauder. Yeah, who?
I'm not a marauder. That's silly.
Well, I didn't mean a literal marauder, but you maraud.
So the people here they're mostly humans, or do we have aliens here that have uniforms, or?
I would say you can try just an average perception check. Let's see.
I could have helped you out. I had 1 rank.
From what you notice, this is kind of funny because it feels like I'm saying, you've got face blindness. You can't tell who anybody is. There are a lot of humans here for sure. A mix of, uniformed Imperials and not.
But the hall isn't normally staffed by uniformed Imperials, right? It's more undercover work, unless I'm misunderstanding.
The ship itself?
Yes.
You aren't positive. Do you know from in terms of the outward appearance?
So the outward, it looks like, but they're not trying to look like actual Imperials, though, right?
Right. The outside of the ship certainly don't have the giant Imperial star emblazoned on it with Star Destroyers covering it.
But we might
aren't really sure of the internal operating situation, but you definitely know that the outside is meant to look somewhat inconspicuous.
But we could certainly run into some stormtroopers on board. Gotcha.
Alright, everything seems to be working fine now.
Okay,
So,
great.
Michael, does your character? What was your character's name again? Sorry.
Sela.
Sela. Does Sela have a cunning of greater than 2?
Not greater than 2.
Okay. So it looks like
I got a
probably
cunning of
you're-
3.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wait, oh yeah, cunning's only 2.
Okay, so yeah. D
So-
and Rio.
Go ahead and roll it. D.
So the difficulty, I believe, was I'll make it actually 2 red with a flip, and you got a free boost though. So 2 red and a boost.
Sorry, what skill are we doing again?
Streetwise.
Streetwise.
And I'm giving you an extra green with my 3 cunning.
Okay, cool. I got 3 ranks. Well, whatever. Okay, so
You have 3 ranks. That's nice.
I
So
thought you had 2 ranks.
sorry.
Okay.
I got two ranks, 1 green. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I
Anyway,
got you.
so, yeah. Here we
and
go.
a free boost, he said.
Free boost. So that's 2 reds. Just 2 reds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's correct. Sorry, the boost you are counting on your side of things.
Oi.
Ooh,
oh my.
can't
This is a prodigious start indeed.
she can't see diddly squat.
So yeah, you are not able to for that. Yeah, for the advantage, you don't learn a whole ton about the governor, but you get the feeling like no one's willing to say much about her. We'll say to you, but that triumph, a GM triumph. It will. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Imperial security breach watch list or something like that.
Yeah, basically you've caught notice of people who you likely didn't want noticing.
Not
so
right.
yeah,
I just sent my token.
awesome. I will, as soon as I receive it, load it up. So yeah, nothing bad happens right now.
So I mean, the only thing we have to go on is that there's this governor. Should we even try to meet with her, or should we start thinking of going into the poop places?
Rio's all for the poo pumps.
The poo
I mean, I
pumps.
think the only real trouble
didn't want to
is-
say it.
We also
I didn't
need
want to say
to,
poo pump.
we still need to figure out which one we need to get on. I think that's pretty important. So we'll actually have to wait around until they arrive, more than likely, and then try and rush to the poo pumping station.
Oh God. Okay, we've got problems, but we have some time until they come, right?
They actually are already resupplying.
Oh my. Okay.
Jump in a cargo crate.
So, are any of us passable for a human? Well, actually, what does could Sela do some motivating of any obvious crew members of the ships to get any gossip or anything?
I would say some of that would have definitely been in the streetwise. The crew of the ships are kept on board. Again, operational security being paramount. What you do see around the station are a lot of dock hands, loading crates, stuff like that, down kind of closer to the shipyard. You're not allowed to get real up close and personal, but you definitely see a lot of like dock hand looking sorts around.
All right.
And of the ships, what do we see?
What of the ships can you see?
Yeah.
Just really like an open loading bay, sort of.
Okay.
Like imagine that you were like, if you've ever been to like a warehouse, you're walking around inside a warehouse, you just see like the door that leads into a truck, and that's really all.
Okay.
Are there like any open terminals or something like that lying around?
You could definitely try an average perception, and I'm actually the despair will come into play now. The rest of your kind of checks while you're poking around the station are all going to have automatic upgrades.
We're being
You are
watched,
being
man.
observed.
Actually, Rio would like to get into the I guess the dockmaster's station. So where's that at?
Yeah, so you want to try to sneak into it?
Yeah. I think having a big scary guy like he can provide distraction, right? So at least a boost. I don't think I have any skills in stealth, but who needs that when you have confidence?
Yeah, so to sneak into the dockmaster's office would be a.
Well, I'd like to observe it first. So it's. I mean, I'd like to try and give a general estimate before,
Okay, so if you want to just kind of look for it and scope it out, let's go with a hard, and it'll be a total of 2 upgrades, 1 native and then 1 because everyone's watching you now. Perception. So 2 red and a purple.
So mean. Gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not mad at you. I blame it on him. I was trying to look for like a good route. I'm gonna say I don't see one, but maybe maybe I see a good way to, instead of sneaking in, to lie my way in.
Or is there anything else beneficial to the situation that we can find?
Yeah, you notice. You certainly can notice as you're walking around, the more administrative part of the freight terminal. Signs for they're help wanted. They're always looking for more dock hands. They're trying to really make Martel Station into a more used freight hub than it presently is. So they're always looking for dock hands, and it says to talk to Raf, R-A-F, is how you spell his name, who appears to be a Zabrak. It looks like he's kind of the union boss.
Oh, I think we have a Zabrak too. Yeah.
But are they alike? That's the question.
So.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Rebecca can definitely do dockhand work.
Any vents around?
There are all kinds of vents around.
Anything small enough to fit large enough to fit a Jawa? Goodness gracious.
They absolutely could fit a Jawa in many of them.
All right. Well, I'll just keep that in mind for now.
Haven't you got one of those wireless terminals?
So we're going to go and talk to the dockhand?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have so far.
All right, so you guys want to go?
There doesn't seem to be terminal access anywhere around here for there to be any slight thing.
So you guys want to go talk to Raph?
Sure.
Yeah,
sounds like
boy.
a good plan.
Who's the face?
I don't think they'll hire me though. I'm a little bit small.
I'm the face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Michael, I never got the token.
No,
Okay.
I thought I emailed it to you.
I have not received it. Did I spell my email correctly? I did. That is my name.
Did
Weird.
I copy paste it correctly?
Oh, maybe you missed an M or something, or
No. I don't think so.
Maybe check your junk mail folder.
yeah, I just did.
That's what. Yeah, it's the same one they have down there.
That's very strange. Let me see. Let me see if we just have another Twi'lek for the moment, just so we have something for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a link to the source, you can grab whatever one you were using.
If I still have a link to the source, I don't. The source image is not the same as the actual image. I just cropped out one of them, but
That's fine.
Okay.
We have a bit of a token supply here. Though at the moment, most of them are a little bit on the large, scary beast side of things, like the Zack egg.
Yeah. It's very hard to find a Zeltron that isn't Darktown. Like I just searched, not Zeltron, Twi'lek Lethen. So I'm like,
All right.
okay, red Twi'lek and 20 billion Darktowns.
You are going to be blue for the moment. I apologize for the sudden skin tone change. But it's the only one I have handy, and will at least be able to keep track of stuff.
Theater of the mind. Blue is now red. Sorry, Dara. You're now red.
But you can go in and edit them, bar 1, so type your name in, and I'll just put it in. Bar 1 is your wounds, bar 2 is your strain.
Oh, you gave me vet. Oh.
Well, come on, Rio. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Let's see if
So yeah, you guys, sorry, we're going to talk to Raph. So who are all of you going to go and, well, no, sorry. Someone wanted to go, Rio wanted to go investigate the,
No, sorry, I was just being silly with the exploding bombs thing.
oh, I meant the vents.
Yeah, you know what? Rio would like to investigate the vents. He will scurry off.
And where are you attempting to?
I like to, navigate through the vents to get myself into that dock office.
Okay, let's see. So that will be a hard, with the 1 upgrade again, survival check.
Ooh, survival. I'm not scared.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
So you do manage to find the office, but as you approach, you hear voices inside, and then suddenly they stop.
Good times. I will not move.
As long as you're not moving, you are okay. Let's just flip down. Other guys, you wanted to go talk to Raph. So let's talk to Raph.
Yeah, big muscular Sharpeka's over there with what does Lee look like in terms of build?
He's very, very young, so he's muscular, but he's not like the, 6'1". He doesn't really have a lot of tattoos. His horns are very, very small. So.
Someday, buddy. Okay, well, at least you're another pair of arms. So does Dara want to be with us, trying to get us on board, or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and then Sela, I think what in terms of face characteristics, what can she help with?
She can intimidate the crap out of someone. She can charm the crap out of someone, and then all else fails, aggressive negotiations in the form of shock waves and shock boots.
And you said she was pretty strong, right? So she would, even if she's also good at talking.
She also has one of the bottom one of the tier 5 abilities inside Rebellion.
Oh, nice. That's a fun one.
Okay. So in terms of brawn, what level is she?
She's only a 3 because I originally was playing a Zeltron with a 4, but that got shut down.
All right.
Okay.
So you're 3. Rebecca's 5.
Yes.
What is Lee's brawn?
It's 3.
All right. And then Dara's?
Dara's is 2.
Okay. And how many... So for those of you under 4, so everyone but Rebecca, do you have ranks in athletics?
Do I have ranks in athletics? I may not. No, I do not have any ranks in athletics.
Dara has 1.
Okay. Lee?
No, he has no ranks.
All right. So in dealing with Wrath, is presuming that you're looking for a job, Shorebecca will provide a boost to all social checks because he is clearly made of the right stuff to be a dock worker. But unfortunately, Dara will add a setback because she's a little on the little side for dock work. More athletics or more brawn would have helped. The other two, he says they look like they could learn the job, whereas Shorebecca's a natural.
Hey,
so they're not going to provide any
load lift.
penalty.
Sorry.
So,
I can drive that load lifter.
Rebecca also has 2 ranks in physical training, so can I get another boost? Because I look particularly, capable.
Yeah, I will say you can have so it'll be 2 boosts and a setback to social checks with Wrath. The second one will say, yeah, you look, you're big and strong, but also you look like you're kind of big and scary enough that you could really inspire those 2 marginal guys to really turn into top performers.
Yeah.
So Wrath is leading a group of dockhand work gangs loading crates onto one of the ships.
So let's probably start with charm then. Sela, if you want to take it away.
Right then. Let's see. What is my charm? Oh, here it is. 2 yellow and green.
So let's. I will be willing to give like RP bonus and penalties for talking with him, and I'm just curious how you want to approach him. Kind of the things you're going to say, what your angle is. So yeah, he's working. You do notice that he does get his hands dirty. He's not the kind of boss who sits back in his chair with his coffee and move this, move that. He's happy to heft along with the rest of them.
I approach him when I walk up to him, I kind of nod at his work, and then I'd say, "Well, it's very nice to see leader types to be actually doing work rather than sitting around." Complimenting his what's the word here? His
Work crew?
His work ethic.
Work ethic. And I then continue on from there.
Lee's going to go ahead and hop in and start working just to show that he's able to do the job.
All right. You're actually, as you approach, you do kind of get shouldered out of the way, and the guy says that this is we can't just have anyone working here. But it doesn't look like they're doing it in a way that's like we're gonna kick your butt if you keep doing it. But it's like you can't do this. But it's definitely that is a nice gesture.
Oh, I also forgot. I do also I'm still a bit of a noob to the system.
Sure thing.
So I completely forgot that. I also have expensive jewelry equipped to my character, so I do add an automatic. What's that?
An advantage, I believe.
Yeah, advantage.
Though I will say, actually, in this case, the jewelry will not apply because that doesn't really make you a attractive candidate to. Other times it certainly will. I'm not going to say it never will, but in this situation, the way to impress Raph is not flashy jewels. But yeah, so you guys, so trying to charm him will be a so that upgrade because you're being watched will make it 2 red and a purple, but you have 3 total boosts, 1 and a setback. A boost from Shorebecca looking big and fit for the job, 1 making him look like he'd be good at inspiring the other 2 of you who look fit for the job, a 3rd for the kind of useful things that you and Raph did, you and Lee did, and kind of anyone else looking to kind of provide a little bit of help. That's kind of like the rest of the group's unskilled assistants almost. And then the setback because Dara doesn't really look up for the job. So I'll just type it out because that was a lot. 2 red, 1 purple, 1 black, and 3 blue. And then I think you said you had 2 yellows and a green?
Me?
Yes.
I said I rolled 2 yellows and a green.
Okay, yep, so there you go. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Okay, so 3 yellow. No, wait, 2 red, 1 purple. Wait, what?
So just put it all together. So you've got your 2 yellows and a green, but then add in the 2 red, the 1 purple, the 1 black, and the 3 blue.
Okay. Let's see. I think I. No, that's only for coercion. I don't do that for charm. Nah, crap. So 1 despair, 1 success, and 3 advantages.
Oh, that is fascinating. Yeah, so
Dang it,
you.
Gristle. Where are you when you just killed
Yeah,
me?
right. You guys could have used Gristle in a humongous way. Yeah, so Michael Gristle, the doctor, who's also a charmer, has a talent that lets him ignore despairs for a destiny flip. And since you guys have had 3 or something, it could have been good. So yeah, he will offer you a job, but he's going to say that you're not, because you're new. You're only going to be able to take crates kind of to the entrance of the ship. You're not actually going to be able to load the ship. And that's the despair, obviously. The advantage is, though, you do notice that he and his work crew all have a large black spot tattooed on them in different places. He's got it like in the middle of his forehead, almost like a third eye. Some of them have it on their arms, their shoulders. That if they're wearing like a muscle shirt or something like that to help keep cool, they work. But they all have this large black dot tattooed on them.
Oh, it's just a dot. I was going to say, well, my character does have a bit of some markings on her, but no, it won't be a dot.
Yeah, no, it's just literally like a black dot.
Okay then.
And actually, for the rest, you got that I would have given for just 1 advantage. So the other 2, he'll explain that. Yeah, you're welcome to join his work gang, which he calls the Big Black. You notice that members of Big Black are from all numbers of species, and that you, again, like I said, that they each have that tattoo. He definitely has not you've not joined Big Black. You're very much at this point no more than prospective members or something like that. But you will get to work alongside him. He's gives you the day wage, which is you're not going to die of starvation on it, but certainly no one's getting rich working on the dock here.
Lee's going to ask him, do we get a tattoo?
Again, he says that the tattoos are only for members of Big Black. If you were to get caught with a tattoo, a Big Black tattoo is not a member, you wouldn't be happy with what happened next. And the other work gangs on Martel Station all know that.
So does the tattoo provide, protection for you or something like that?
Yeah, he says that in a sense you could say that, and that they know if they mess with a member of Big Black, they're messing with the that you've been detected. What's your play?
Kyle?
Oh, sorry.
Have you
Is this-
hardwired
hello?
muted your mic, Kyle?
Hello.
He says, "Dang it, not transmitting."
Testing, testing. It should be broadcasting. Should be testing, testing. Testing.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do? So you're trying to do something nefarious with it.
Okay.
Testing, testing.
particularly.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
By the way, I had to cut the recording when I quit out, so I missed everything you did while I was poofed for that brief couple of
One
seconds.
second, guys, go mute.
You did not miss anything. Let me know when you've got to go and again, though.
Oh, I started it. We're good.
Okay, so yeah, Rebecca picks up one of the really big crates and starts moving it towards the dock, kind of towards the end of the warehouse and the entry of the ship. But as he gets closer to the ship, he can't really see inside the ship. It's pretty dark on the other side, it looks like, or at least the light differential's enough that it's hard to see inside the ship at all. But you do get the feeling that the cargo hold that you're looking into is, like, humongous.
Okay. As they're just working, Rebecca will whisper that to the others.
Also, I guess we're kind of looking for, as we're working, a place that we can sneak in, if that makes any sense.
Right. So you could attempt. So I'm not saying when they said that you can't go into the ship that you couldn't try to sneak in that way, but it will be the couple despairs that have been rolled will make that approach of kind of just trying to like carry a crate over there and like lean back against the wall for a second, catching your breath, and then kind of just slipping in or something like that will be made more difficult. But it's not to say it is impossible or not doable. You are also welcome to explore other avenues like the poop tubes, if that's the angle you want to go.
Another thing, just thinking out loud, Lee was just like, hey, we can always do a distraction, a fire or something like that, as a way of trying to sneak in.
Certainly you can try that too. I'll give you guys a second. So we'll say you guys have worked a couple hours, and it's you're going to have a lunch break in a minute, and that'll give us a chance to get caught up with what Rio does, and maybe he'll be able to meet you at the lunch break. So, Kyle, you may have cut out before we went over this, but you're right. Above an office that you believe is the dockmaster's office, but you do get the feeling that maybe you were heard. They kind of stopped talking as you approached, and are sitting in a kind of a bated silence.
I'll take a chance and peek over. What do I see?
Roll a.
Want me to be stealthy?
Yes. I will give you a boost because you're
Basically
you're
in
looking,
cover, right?
Right, yeah, you're looking through like a grate, but there will be a setback from those threats, and it'll just be a hard check. They're not going to get their like skill upgrade because it's hard to see you.
Gotcha. I will flip a destiny because stealthing isn't really my thing, but I'll take it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll be right back.
All If I do that, does that...
I need to be able to edit it.
Okay. I think you should be able to now.
Okay, there we go. And I should be able to, alright. So we go. To computer. And there we go. Done.
Well, then I can just grab it and drag it to...
Yeah, just click it open and then just drag the picture down.
Oh. Oh, 2 of them. Okay.
I think
Cool.
it's because I accidentally did it myself.
And let me just give you control of it. Alright, I think you should have access to it.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, get that one set up. And let's see. So Rio notices. So he definitely gets the feeling that they haven't noticed him, but they've moved on to talking about something. The latest HUD competition. Nothing interesting to this at the moment. Looking around the office, it's a nicely appointed office, though. Were he an eye for style, he might notice that things are a little bit out of style. Everything just looks a couple years old. It's not like a very nice modern office. Things look a little bit, just out of date. Functional, just not hip. What do you think about that? Jump back to the work crew at lunch. So yeah, you guys are kind of being left by yourself during lunch. You kind of maybe thought that they'd try to sit with you at lunch and get to know you guys, but not. Day one, you're outsiders still. So you'll have a chance to do some scheming now if you want, unobserved.
Okay, Dara's going to see how far back the load goes back, how far the cargo bay goes back.
Inside the ship?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
Trebek was right there and he couldn't see the other side. It is massive.
Okay, how deep are the stores, the crates stacked up to? Or how far towards us?
Again, inside the ship, you can't really see a whole lot. Part of the problem is there are crates blocking your way. They're kind of set up in, I don't know if you've ever been in a warehouse before, but it's there's aisles with restraints. Yeah. So the fact that you can't see all the way back is partly because it's really big, but also partly because there's a lot of crates and stuff in the way.
Yeah, cool.
So do y'all think we need to just take some crates in there and see how far we can get, or what?
So remember, they're not going to let you into the ship if they see you. You'd have to figure out a way to sneak kind of over the threshold. Once you're inside, the people inside might not know that you don't belong there. You aren't really sure how far that goes, but you know that the guys who are working at the warehouse aren't permitting you inside the ship.
All right, what's the time frame we're looking before this ship leaves, or is it leaving?
Yeah, it looks like from what you can tell from kind of the rate that work is going and the number of crates left, it looks like you get the feeling, and at least from the encouragement that that Raph has been providing, is that their objective is to get this ship out of here today, by the end of the workday.
Okay.
So he has said there could be some overtime in it, if things aren't done, and overtime being the holy grail of hourly work. People are working hard to make sure they get picked for it if that event does come to pass.
Right. Okay. So, Lee's gonna look at everybody and be like, "Hey, we know we don't have much time, so whatever this decision we want to go with, we'll make sure that we do it quickly." I think the last results is to go through the garbage salutes if we can't find a way to sneak in.
Well, garbage never hurt anybody.
Yeah, so our ideas so far, just so we're on the same page, are go through the poop system, go through the garbage chutes. Someone had suggested a distraction of some sort, like a fire. I think someone suggested just try and kind of keep walking and not stop where they're trying to get you to stop. That's the four that I've kind of heard so far, that I remember.
Yeah, pretty much.
The thing is, we've got to find out what ship we've got to be on. That's the question.
So are we loading like the biggest of the ships there, or?
Yeah, you definitely have figured out from Raph and his kind of encouragement that this is like the biggest ship, and that's why the Big Black was picked to load it, because they're the best. Everyone knows the Big Black is the best, so that's why they're loading it. So yeah, you get the feeling, obviously you can't see any of the cargo manifests. The stuff you're loading is all very pedestrian stuff, like food and basic mechanical equipment. It's definitely not the like high value cargo. This is just kind of sundry, day to day consumables. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, you get the feeling this is probably the right ship.
So, I think, like starting a fire or something, and then trying to sneak aboard might be a good way to go about it.
Sure. How are you planning or thinking of setting the fire?
I don't know. What's Rio up to?
Were you here when I told you what you noticed in the office?
No, sorry. I had to...
No problem. So as you look down, they don't see you, but unfortunately they've resumed conversation, but they've kind of moved on to talking about, nothing particularly helpful at the moment, talking about the most recent Hutball results. And you can get a little view of the office, but again, you're looking through one of those, like, those ceiling vents that are like kind of a cutout, but then they have that big square underneath them to help divert the air out.
I do.
And away from them. So it's one of those. So you can only kind of see a halo of the room, and you get the feeling, if Rio were to have any kind of eye for interior design style, that it is, it's a reasonably nice office, but everything's a little out of date. Nothing is up to date. Everything's a little bit. It all works, but nothing is hip.
Gotcha. Let me see what I have on me here.
Guys got BRB for about 5 minutes, maybe not. Won't take long.
All right.
You know what?
Oh, it looks like if no one's looking at chat, that Lee has some of the fire paste, which would make starting a fire trivial.
Let's see what to do.
What do you reckon? Fire in the air vents or a computer fire? Or some fuel fire?
I think the exact nature, unless you have a good reason for one of those over the other, I'm not too worried about the exact nature of the fire. A fire is as good as any other fire for me.
For a Destiny flip, maybe they suddenly have to use the bathroom and get called out. At least give me a small chance to sneak in.
I'm going to say with all that threat, they're pretty content. I think a Destiny flip, I would let you use that as like I think that's a little bit
Yeah, it's worth a
more
shot.
than I'd be willing to concede.
You know what? It's time for the other thing Rio does, although not always that well. Bold-faced lies. I'm going to open up the vent.
So while they were having their lunch break, Shortbecca would have radioed Rio and asked him about maybe setting a fire or causing something to happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem.
So while Rio is in the ductwork and you guys are sitting down to lunch, suddenly alarms start going off, and a call goes out that intruders have been detected.
Oh. Is that because I opened the vent? Or is that the other team doing something? I wonder.
It could be the other team.
Say as part of those threats, you aren't sure. The guys downstairs definitely did not react as if you had done anything, as far as you can tell, though. But you can't, because remember, because of that halo vision, you can't actually see them.
No,
so you can't see if they maybe did something non-verbal to set an alarm or anything. But yeah, there's alarms going off, and it sounds like the ship is actually prepping for immediate departure.
Oh, well then Rune needs to get out of these vents.
Alright, it's now or never, guys. What are we going to do? The garbage chute?
You know what?
So Shebecca's informed Rio about that. So
Before I go, you know what? I'll set a detonite charge on a timer. We'll say 5 minutes. Just enough time for the crawl away, probably.
Alright, so that's what, an easy mechanics check?
Yes, it is. But I think you need to make it a despair-worthy one, right? You're gonna flip Destiny?
I'll flip it.
Oh no! Yeah! A blank.
I don't mind. So that'd be, what, 15... 21, so 23 damage when it does explode, just for funsies. And I want the advantage to be that it just the way it blows up, it'll start a fire that's hard to put out.
Yeah, sure. The fire is spreading through the vents and kind of in the spaces between. You were in the vents above the room, so it's kind of burning up in the crawl spaces between the two levels.
Yes.
Yeah, panic. Hang on,
Alright, I'm back. What's going on?
There's been a big explosion. The ship, there's an alarm going off that there have been intruders detected. That was before the explosion. And that the ship is prepping for immediate departure. But luckily you have another distraction. So if you guys are going to attempt to stealth onto the ship, I assume now is your moment.
Alright, let's do it, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at difficulty-wise?
So, okay, this is going to be a fascinating check. I will let those two advantages give a second boost. So you're going to have 2 boosts, but there will be an additional upgrade because of the alarm. So it will be a hard, upgraded 3 times stealth check. And remember, you guys will be able to share advantages and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. Good luck out there.
So you've got 3 reds, but you get 2 boosts each. Stealth.
What is that? That's 4 blanks. 4 blanks.
Well, luckily you only have the 1 excess failure. Maybe someone else can save you.
Okay, let's see what Dara.
4 blanks.
Well, let's see what Dara
this?
can do, shall we? Oh crap! Oh, for crying out loud!
And this is gonna suck. Watch.
But she's got disadvantage.
Alright, we're waiting on Rio only.
Oh, well, we're saying I'm in there? Alright, cool.
Yeah, you're going to be able to make it, because you
Yes.
came out as the vent, or sorry, you came out of the vents as the explosion happened,
Gotcha.
and let's say you were able to spot
We're
people.
super obvious.
Okay, so
Yeah.
collectively, you don't make it. Well, no, sorry, let me rephrase. You don't make it unnoticed. Dear me. Yeah, so let me I'm gonna move you to another tab. You are in the loading bay of the.
So much for sneaking aboard, huh?
So that is 4 despairs for us so far, and no triumphs. No one has rolled a triumph.
And I would like to point out that 3 of the 4 have been rolled by Dara. Not a good day at the dice today.
Should I just...
Oh, sorry. I should have moved you. There was a picture of the docks. If you want to see what they look like.
Gotcha.
But that random YT-1000 wouldn't be there. But you get the scope of things. It's a very large docking bay.
Gotcha.
Moving over again to the picture of the freighter. So this is what the freighter looks like. And we're just going to do... So as you run aboard the ship, you hear shouting, but the door closes. For all those advantages on Dara's roll, I will give you the fact that you make it in before the door closes, because you had like 8 advantages over.
Yeah. Well,
9.
once they're discovered, Rebecca can just go ahead, jetpack, and fly forward and hit the controls to make sure they stay open.
Wait, you want the door to stay open?
No, we want to close.
Did they stay open enough for everyone?
Yeah, I thought you meant like after you guys get in. I was like, that's going to go really badly when the ship takes off.
Yeah, no, just as a story reason why they would have stayed open.
All right.
All right. Noticing that our cover's blown, Sela cracks her knuckles, sparks coming out of her gloves. Well, enough sneaking around. Time for the fun part.
Yeah, we're going in heavy. We're going in hot.
Yeah, so people can roll. I'll give you the option here because you would have realized that things were going wrong of cool or vigilance, but I will actually add a setback because of kind of this. Basically, it's for the group failure on the stealth check. You don't have the upper hand here at all.
What setback's the black one?
Black one, yep.
Okay then. Ooh, nice.
All right, let me.
I get to remove 1 setback, so hey.
Dara
I will
is
rapid
actually
react.
going to use... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, but twice.
Cool. Let me just get.
I can only do it once.
The GM assistant could start putting that stuff in. Let me just take a second to.
We just need Lee.
Yeah, road. I can hit the button again.
Yeah, it didn't show up for this one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my side.
For the initiative.
Oh,
there
there's
it goes.
you got some force die in there. Okay, 3.2. Do you have any rapid reactor you're using?
No, I don't think I have rapid react.
But you can add a success, right?
Yeah. I'll put it down. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's 4.2 on for Lee.
Yes.
Okay, guess we're ready for the NPC side.
Yeah, I'm just picking out who you're going to be up against because this wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Question. Are stormtroopers in this game the cannon fire like they are assumed to be, or are they proper Imperial elite and we save that for the Imperial Army?
Guys, what do you have to say to him about that?
They're Imperial elites that die like cannon fodder. How about that? It depends upon just how...
Yeah, it depends
on the day, the encounter. But for the most part...
Yeah, it depends on who's building the stormtroopers. So the book built ones are pretty weak, but we sometimes use very upgraded ones that have a lot of special abilities. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, so you see
I'm just imagining stormtroopers like missing all the time, and while Imperial Army soldiers are holding their gun. How do I shoot this thing? What? What? How does this work?
All right. So you should see the bar. Well, there's nothing in the bars, but all right. So my one. So there is one of them. What do these guys have? All right. So they're mine. It is a group of 3, a single sergeant in the middle, and another group of 3 on the left. And you guys are starting out at, we'll say, long range. The thing is, in the hold of this ship, there's a lot of stuff around you, so you are able to, let me find that, I believe spend 1 advantage to get the bonus of cover. Yes, you can gain 1 range defense with 1 advantage during combat. So let me know when. Oh,
what range are they at, by chance?
You're starting at long.
All right, good.
So, do we want to fight or do we want to kind of like run? What do we want to do?
I don't think we're going to be able to stealth anymore at this point. They know we're here. They're just going to keep sending, so we should probably just blast past these people and just get to the bridge as fast as we can.
Okay.
Sounds like an
good.
excellent plan to me. Hopefully we're on the right transporter.
You know, it's fine.
Hey, as long as we do something, it's cool.
Can anyone else besides Shorebecca attack at this range?
While you guys are working that out, let's take a quick break.
Yeah,
Actually, I have my Lancer.
Lee can shoot at extreme.
Oh.
We're taking a break, so.
Yeah,
Alright.
5 minutes.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll stop the recording.
Oh, hey. Hey, everyone. This is Shorebecca firing at people. Shorebecca is going to true aim, and Shorebecca is going to do Rain of Death as well. And we're going to see what I can do to this Stormtrooper Sergeant.
Alrighty, guys, I am back.
Okay. The good thing is that Shorebecca, which I should actually put on the roll now because it's spiffy, go ahead and just roll that by themselves.
Oh, we get
Rebecca's-
3 advantages? That's awesome.
I do. Yeah. From the Bantha's Eye, and then also from my contacts that I have, which.
Oh, I didn't think about bands. That's awesome.
Okay, so I've got this thing jury rigged, so it is at 14 base damage, so 17 3 times.
And you have you used rain from above or whatever that.
Yeah, I used True Aim and I used Rain of Death to get the added difficulty from auto firing.
So that was 17 thrice.
Yes.
Oh, you just got him. Well, you didn't just get him, but you got him.
Okay. So Wookiee roar echoing through the cargo hold. Time to start cleaning house.
All right. I have a turn.
Yes.
So spotting that, yeah, they this group of stormtroopers lines up a shot.
So range defense 2.
All right. And yeah, they tag you. What? That's 11. Let me see. Let me just check their weapon. Yeah. Yeah, that's 11.
I soak it.
Really, all of it?
Rebecca has a base soak of 12.
I didn't know that. How is it so high? That's awesome. Oh, you have the implanted armor, and yeah.
Yeah, I've got implanted armor. I've got several ranks of whatever the thing that gives you free soak.
Enduring. Okay. So sweet. They are useless now. They see the shots just like Some of them pierce your fur, but they seem to spang off something else underneath. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. They'll pass a boost. So you guys have a series of turns? Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more PC turns until the next NPC, and so the third NPC is gone.
Okay, Lee can go ahead and take a shot since they're still that long, unless someone else wants to go.
Dara will, if she can, move up to medium. Or if you want to take if you want to take up a shot, go for it.
We can do both of those things since we have 2 turns.
Go for it.
Okay, Dara's going to make a dash for cover towards the stormtroopers and behind a crate.
That would be 3 maneuvers to move up twice, because it's 2 range bands from long to medium, and then to take cover.
Right. Okay, so we'll just move up and, dodging and leaving.
And are you going to do anything once you get to medium?
Yep. Yeah, when she gets to medium, she's going to take a shot at some of the troopers.
1 defense only.
1 defense only, so that is 1 setback.
I forgot my ranks of barrage. That was 2 additional damage in the shots.
Okay, so I am rolling 2 purple, 1 black.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's Dara's roll.
How much damage? This is with a blaster pistol?
This is with a blaster pistol, yeah. Right, where are we? Weapons. Dragon Eye Repeater, that's 11 damage.
Whoa.
That's 13 damage.
How is that 13 damage?
Sorry, 12 damage. Sorry. Duh. I'm going to...
Well, how is it 12 with 1 success?
Yeah, 11 damage on the blaster rifle.
Oh, it's a rifle. I thought it was a pistol.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pistol, but her Dragon Eye does 11 damage.
Okay. Let me do the math there. So you have it. It's got superior.
No, it's paired weapons, magnetic tether, and that's it.
Okay, its base damage is 8 though.
Yeah, so somehow this base damage says 11, which is weird.
You have deadly accuracy?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, so that works. I'm not familiar with that one very well, but that works 1 hit every round, right? Someone who has it.
When acquired, choose 1 combat skill, add damage equal to ranks in that skill to 1 hit of successful attack made.
All right, so and what are you going to use the Triumph for?
I'm going to go and do, if I can, activate my twin linked.
You're going to activate the second blaster?
Yeah.
You have improved quick draw, right?
Sorry?
You have improved quick draw so you can draw both of those?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So there you go. You hit one of the minions 2 times.
Okay.
Lee is up, I think we said.
Okay. He's going to try for the troopers that haven't been shot at. So he's going to maneuver to pull out his gun, and he's going to take another maneuver to take cover. So he will take the strain, and he's at long range. And you said there were 1 setback?
Yep, so it'll be 3 purple and 1 setback from their defense.
All right, fires. So that's going to be 10 damage.
All right.
And we'll take 3 to crit.
Okay.
And we'll also use the other 2 to give them a setback.
Sounds like a sound bit of planning. Oh, yep. So you killed one because you critted, obviously, and then you did some damage to another one. I'm up now, right?
Yep, second minion group.
All right. So they saw that Tribeca was a really poor target, but they see Dare rushing up and launching out at their buddies. So they're going to go for her.
Okay, so you'll activate dodge. One rank
How many
in.
ranks?
Just one.
Okay. Make sure to take the strain. Any defense?
Defense
Yeah,
one.
you have a smuggler's trench coat, right?
Yep.
That is one defense. All right. They're aiming. They also got a boost from their buddies. And you up. Yep. Oof. So that's 14. No pierce or anything. Oh, actually, you killed one of them. Okay, so both. I'm just going to roll one green to replace one of the yellows, if that's okay with you guys.
You could just flip and have it been, there you go.
Well, if I flip the right one. But yes, thank you, Kyle. That is the easy way. The 2 advantages will be used to give a setback to the next attack against, next attack by you guys against either one. There's just a hail of bullets, and everyone kind of has to duck their head a little bit to, not quite suppressing fire, but, kind of like that.
Okay. D, did you get that damage recorded?
No, I didn't. I'm just doing it now. So what was it? 13, wasn't it? Or 14?
14. 1-4.
Right. Okay. Free soak. Okay.
And I think you guys have all the other turns.
Yep, two PCs to the turn. So Sela and Rio, we are at long from them.
Rio could take a shot, but he's going to search for. He wants to find a terminal, so he'll take a turn looking for one.
Only because it's in combat. It will be an average perception, and you'll have that setback from the troopers, so you'll absorb that.
Sounds good. Setback and how about I don't see a terminal? But I at least distract the stormtroopers enough as I see the Jawa jump out. I'm like, what the hell? So that the next person gets a boost.
Sounds good. Well, that would only take one. You could use the other one for that +1 defense if you wanted, or
sure, I'll take that.
There's not a lot you can do with one.
Yeah, he's being a zigzaggy, kind of looking around, running like, what's going on?
All right, sounds good. And then down to Michael.
Alright then, seeing as how I only have melee weapons, I will move as close as I can. So that's going to have to be 2 maneuvers, which means we're going to take a strain.
If you reserve your action because you can't attack this round, you don't have to take that strain. What effectively happens is that your action becomes a maneuver.
Ah, I see. So it's just down like standard to move in Pathfinder.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, unless you have an action that you can use of some sort as one of your, I don't know what skills you have. I did see your full sheet.
And I do not have. I don't think I have any sort of ability that can help here. I mean, I already have my weapons drawn, quote unquote, as they are just they're unarmed weapons.
All right, that's fine. You can just head up this turn then.
Yeah.
Back to the top with a PC, right?
Yeah, how do we want to do this?
We can just keep the same order.
Okay, so we want Tribeca to go again. So I get to grab that boost then, right, from Rio?
Yep.
And they were... Tribeca hasn't moved up any. Oh gosh, they're gonna probably try to blast D next round. So be careful about that.
Well,
Do they
Sela is
have-
also charging at them with sparks flying out of her gloves and boots.
We'll see. We'll see what they choose. So yeah, Rebecca's gonna take aim at the group that's less damaged.
Okay.
So, do they have any adversary?
They do not. They just have the one setback from defense.
Okay.
And oh no, Rio absorbs the past setback, so you're good.
Okay. So I'm going to go. Well. No, I'm just gonna roll. Damn it. I should have done something. Do I have a reroll? No, of course I don't have a reroll. Why would I have a reroll? So Rebecca is really just providing, what is it called? Suppressing fire.
Yeah, cover fire.
He's just providing cover fire. I'm going to give a boost to the next person, a floating boost. I'm going to give them a setback, and then I'm going to give myself cover, I guess, with the last advantage. So.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, they are. It will be the less injured group, as you referred to them. Yeah, and if Sela sounds like she was attempting to make herself an appealing target, they will happily oblige her.
She's not actively making herself look like a appealing target, but at the same time, she is yelling at the top of her lungs with a charge with sparks coming out of her gloves and boots.
Sounds good to me. Defense?
Her defense is 1, I believe. Yeah, just 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a setback.
Thank you. So here it goes. They're going to aim one time. That's 11.
All right. Ouch. Well, I
Just
mean,
remember to subtract your soak.
okay. Yeah, so they just hit me with 7.
Okay, so yeah, add that to bar 1, the green bar. Cool. That wasn't so bad.
I need better armor. I spend my money too much on the social stuff and not enough on defensive.
Yeah, so it goes.
Okay, 2 PCs.
All right.
Do you want to go? Maybe you take cover or something?
Yeah, Dara's going to take cover. Oh, God. Yeah, she's going to take cover, and yeah, she's going to take a shot at the stormtroopers.
The ones that hit you the first time, or the other ones?
Yeah, the ones that hit her. Yeah. I'm actually going to.
Actually, sorry, the ones that hit her are the right ones. I confused myself and wanted to make sure I wasn't misleading you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can reroll that. I'm using my natural marksman. That's one of them. Here we go. That's better than that. Oh well, there goes that.
All right. Nice, clean miss. Shots just go flying over their head.
Okay. He's going to shoot the same people that he shot. He already has a bead on them. He's going to take more aim. See if he can get another critical shot on them. Haha. So that's.
Oh, wait. So there was a floating boost and a boost for the next person to attack. So D should have at least had 1 boost. And then a question. Oh, that's a hit.
Well,
For the reroll.
Yeah, if we use the reroll, it gets confusing when we use stuff like rules. But yes.
Yeah, I completely forgot that. Yeah, okay. 11 damage, 12. Activating her second. Oh no, don't worry about the second blaster. So that's what, 12 damage.
Well, if they're paired, you only need one advantage to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she'll activate the other blaster.
Okay, so it's 12 twice.
Yeah.
All right, you drop one and the pretty good thing on the other. Or on another, not the other. There's 3 in each group. And then, sorry, back to you, Leslie. You hit the other group, right? The right group?
Yeah, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. I forgot to say it was 3 Pierce. Yes, that group right there. It is 3 Pierce.
Okay. And are you going to crit again?
Yes, I'm going to crit again.
All right. That will 11 with 3 Pierce, you said?
Yes.
Woohoo! That is 1 damage to spare. Actually, no, that is just enough. So yeah, you got him. Whole right group is eliminated.
Aha. And I will use that 1 advantage to take away strain.
Sounds good. And that was my group that hadn't acted yet, so you guys have everything else.
Alright. Well, I'm now in medium range, and I could move and take a strain to get into and then engage them, and then I can start kicking and punching.
Go for it.
Alright, so she charges up, and then at that last group, she tends to spin kick them all down.
Excellent. Just the 2 difficulty, no defense or anything.
Alright. Let's see, skills. Her brawl is 2 yellow, 1 green, and what did you say I had as well?
Just the 2 purple. They don't have any defense or anything, because your melee attack is obviously avoiding their cover.
Yeah,
Alright,
Leslie, did you use the floating boost?
What boost?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so there's a floating boost. You can grab a free boost as well if you want.
That's
you want
blue?
it.
Yep, you can have one of those.
Okay then, let's do this. That is 1 success and 3 advantage.
So what are we looking at for damage? How much do the shock gloves do?
I'm using they're both do the same damage. It's 4. The shock boots, however, have disorient 3 as well.
Okay, so you don't hurt them, but how? What do you want to do with your advantages?
I'm pretty. Let's see. I don't know off the top of my head what I can do with them.
So with a total of 3, you could. You could pass a boost to someone and give them a setback. You could activate disorient. You could knock them down. You could.
I think the gloves have the stun quality, right? Where you can shock.
I'm using the shock boots. Well, the shock. I mean, in reality, the shock boots are just a straight up play from the shock gloves, but I have them both because thematic reasons.
Sure,
Okay.
that makes sense.
But do they have a stun on it?
They also
not
have
just
stun
down.
well. They have stun 3
Okay.
and disorient 3.
So you could use 2 of those advantage to activate stun 3. What's different between stun damage and stun is that stun goes through soak. So you could ignore their soak and just do 3 damage directly with the stun.
Okay, I will do that then.
Cool. So 3. So that takes. Yeah, you manage. The impact of your boot is not helpful. You can see that, but then all of a sudden, and they kind of give you this as much as a faceless mask can give you a glare of, or not a glare, but like a look of like a good try. All of a sudden, the shock boots come on, and yeah, the one that you kick just crumples. Well done. Who's left to go?
Rio.
Just Rio?
Yes, for this round.
All right, Rio. Kyle.
Hello? There we go.
There we go.
Hi.
Well, there's only one group left. But if they're engaged with Sela,
They are.
yeah, I'm not gonna... Well, she's a new recruit. I don't think he'd care that much. Yeah, he'll shoot into the melee. No. No, he'll, I will keep looking for a terminal.
All right. I'll give you a boost from your last effort.
Okay. Okay, enough. I actually have... what was the difficulty again? Let me scroll back. Okay,
I believe it
still
was
have the-
average. So you don't find a terminal,
A boost to the next and a floating boost? No, it's just-
but you do notice as you're running around that there is a kind of a cargo skiff tunnel leading out from the bay towards the direction that you believe the bridge likely is.
Oh, good. Yes. You know what? I will start heading that way, and I'll go, Yutini! And kind of like signal, but not really worry if people are following me, because of course they will.
All right, sounds good. Back to the top with the PC.
Okay.
I think Sela should take it since he's already in close combat.
Yeah, and so something we usually like to do is that the melee person can do their best and then jump back to that way they don't get the ranged penalty for the ranged people.
Alright then. So I will now attack again, and the same to disadvantage as well. And alright. And let's see, we passed. How many? No, wait, no, we didn't because we did this time. All right, then I will now roll.
Well, you do get a boost from Rio,
Oh,
at very least one.
I will then roll it.
Cool. So again, that's 5 damage this time.
That let's see. There's 2 successes and 1 advantage. I don't know how to calculate that, but remember, it is damage 4, so
That's damage 6.
Yeah. So that again doesn't hurt them.
I don't know the exact sum.
So one advantage, you could either recover strain, or you could give yourself cover 1 based on the special circumstance here, or you can just pass a boost.
Pass a boost.
Yeah, and so going forward, the damage that's on your sheet plus successes equals the damage dealt.
Oh, I see.
All right. My turn now.
Okay, so you are going to disengage though, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I am
Reaper.
not. Yeah, I'm gonna then. As I see the kick does not really do that much, I just push back and then go back into get some distance.
All right. So the last remaining trooper spies Dara at medium range.
One defense.
Are you going to dodge?
Absolutely.
Are you
did you
going? Oh,
you
go
went-
for it, Brandon.
You went into cover, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, he went into cover. I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Cover as well.
So dodge, extra cover. Are you going to flip or anything else? Or are we good to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip.
Ooh, just a little tickle. Except actually
That doesn't go through.
10 damage.
A little tickle. Wow.
Okay, yeah, that's a little tickle, yeah. 10. Ow!
Where's your suck again?
What? My soak's 3.
Got to beef you up a little bit.
This is the assault
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah,
Ah.
sorry. What damage total again? I'm completely lost today.
It was 10.
7. You take 7.
7. Right.
And if that puts you over, you are in need of a critical injury roll.
Yep, can I roll it?
Go ahead.
Okay, 21
My bad.
is off balance. You add a setback to your next skill check.
That's not
keep-
so bad.
Yeah, keep that in mind whenever you wake up from not being shot.
Oh yeah, that too.
For not being unconscious.
So you guys have all the other turns. Well,
Yeah.
you've obviously lost one because Dara's down, but the other three of you, and I'm not too worried about the other three of you sorting this issue.
Yeah, does Lee want to go ahead and take it?
No, you can.
Okay.
Just don't miss.
Okay, well, fine. So one defense, right?
Yep.
Rebecca will Rain of Death, but not True Aim this time. Oh, why?
Lee will look back at you like, what? Did I say just don't miss?
So Rebecca will have lined up these shots magnificently for Lee to take down this final person. Like it's that the sniper's like beam is just like right on this guy's head. So I'm gonna send Lee 2 boosts and an upgrade for the Triumph.
Oh,
Unless there's like something I can notice like really valuable in this room, but I think Rio already found that, right?
Yeah, he noticed the skips and the tunnel.
Maybe
And if there's
someone
a-
just so happened to have a kick-ass medkit.
on them, yes.
That's a good question. Does Dee have a medkit on her?
No,
Actually, for a Destiny flip, we do have one in the armory. Could I say Rio grabbed it once he realized Gristle wasn't going with us?
I was gonna say for the Triumph you could find one on the skiff, kind of just a basic first aid kit, basically.
That sounds good.
Good
Okay,
times.
yeah, we'll use the Triumph for that.
Okay.
Floating boost, another boost, and we'll recover a strain, and then so Lee will have 2 boosts on his attack.
Okay. Well,
Gosh, I'm missing.
you shot him to the left, and he moved over, so you landed him right up. So he's gonna take his shot. Oh wow, that's only 2 success. So that's gonna be 8, 9, 10.
But that's enough to crit, right? So you're gonna kill him no matter what.
Oh yes, and it's 3 advantage, so I can crit.
Okay.
Oh, I think I've been messing up somewhere with my damage. I think I do get 1 if I give 1 extra.
Yeah, so every single uncancelled success adds a damage. So if the gloves have a
No,
base...
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about one of my talents for strength.
Oh, yep. Feral strength?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll add a damage. But luckily you got him with that little zap. Neither of the +1s would have been enough to beat his soak. Or maybe the second one would have done 1 damage, but you got him anyways.
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys have cleaned them off. Well
Okay.
done.
Let's hurry. There's these little skiffs. Let's load everyone up. We'll try and treat poor Dara as we go down. Let's skidoo.
So you're
Rebecca
going
will
to...
jab Dara with a stim pack to get her up and get her moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rio will attempt medicine.
How many does she have on her? How many does Dara have on her?
she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't. Wow.
So as, just so we're all on the same page with what's going on, as you guys finish off the last of the stormtroopers and dash for the skiff, you spot another couple running up behind you to hop on to the other skiffs.
Sounds
We're
good.
getting chased.
You're getting
Uh,
chased.
So this is a. Are there any weapons on the skiff?
The skiff does not have mounted weapons.
Okay. Rebecca will take. Well. So the question is whether Rebecca should be shooting or. Dara, how do you feel up to driving? Do you have planetary? Is the question.
I have
'Cause-
planetary.
Okay, so this is a planetary vehicle, even though we're in space.
Yeah, you are in a planet in space, or in a planetary environment in space.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Lee can
hop
also
over.
shoot too. So
Yeah, so Rebecca and Lee can start shooting back while Dee takes the reins, and Rio, I guess, attempts to make sure that our pilot doesn't get completely blasted.
So you guys, I'm just.
And
this is a-
Sila will wish he had a blaster.
Here, borrow mine.
Or you can take mine. I can reach out long
So
range.
this kind of gives you an idea of the tunnels you're flying through. It's all kinds of stuff like this with intersections and all kinds of excitement. There
Big
are
is the ship. Wow.
they're about 4 meters wide, so probably actually a little bigger than this image. Your brain makes this image. They're about 4 meters wide, 12 feet for you. People preferring antiquated measurement systems. And so on to the chase. I just wanted to drop you in to get an idea.
Do I have any
Now,
chase
do we get any
music?
chase music? I was just about to
Thank you.
say.
Awesome.
So,
So I'm just going to paste you guys down below the image. And if you look in the handouts, there is a special handout for options with the chase scene.
I can't see it in the handouts.
Okay, Tommy made it. He may not have done. Can you see it now?
Ooh.
Yay!
Oh, he
Make
didn't.
it bigger.
So here's how it's going to work. To find your way through this maze, it's not a maze, but it could be easy to make an incorrect turn and end up not at the bridge. You will need. So someone's going to be flying, and there will be checks for that to avoid stuff in the halls and all that stuff, and for the competitive nature of the chase.
Can we
There-
just slow down a bit so I can just jump on one of the skiffs and start punching them off?
You can always try that. If it's a good idea, it's a different question. But you can try.
That is an awesome
Hey,
idea.
was there anything on the skiffs when we jumped on by chance? Any crates to go through?
These were not loaded, no. It looks like they were getting ready to store them for the takeoff, but got distracted, obviously, by...
Some people
Fire.
bum rushing, huh?
Yeah. Something along them lines.
Okay, right. I got a question before we carry on. I know Dara's got a setback, but her piloting skills remove setback.
Sounds like a darn good combo to me.
Yeah, and it's just one skill check, so it's just the first one.
Yeah, just the first one.
Okay, and the difficulty is?
So I just want to make sure we have kind of a clear concept collectively as to the nature of what's going on. So I'm assuming at this point Dara's going to fly. Sure,
Yeah.
Becca, I assume, will do the shooting,
Yeah, as well as Lee.
as well as Lee, right? And then someone else could help navigate as well.
Yes,
Wh-
navigator would be good.
Yeah, so I can't find that page in my notes, but basically it is a there it is. It'll be an hard piloting space check using or survival using your intellect as or for the piloting space it uses your intellect as the skill because it's kind of like a combo piloting space mechanics to kind of navigate a ship. That makes sense. If you do survival, it's just the pure survival, both hard, but you will get a boost from kind of the directions posted in the ship.
Okay, does Rio have any grenades on him at all?
No, just actual explosives.
Or throw some explosives! Just to get them off our back.
I mean, I could try to drop them in tunnels, see if they roll over them, and I could explode them. But these are
Yeah.
still planetary scale damage. I don't have beryllium. Goodness.
So does I guess Sela and Rio are kind of the people who are unassigned at the moment.
Yes. Rio will assist Dira
Yeah.
with the driving. I can't.
Rather than navigating,
No, the navigating.
he'll be the navigator.
I
Okay,
can
and
do
then
my
Sela.
piloting
So
space with my
I don't know.
intellect, so.
And I don't know what other skills you might have. I'm open to other suggestions as well, Michael, about what... Oh, that's an empty-looking chair.
Yeah, it is, doesn't it?
Yeah. Dara, the ship has, just so we're together, it has a silhouette of 3,
Uh-huh.
which is the same as, obviously, all 4 skiffs are the same model of Aerotech cargo skiff. They have a speed of 2, but that is, again, the same. Though if you have something like full throttle, that may be advantageous.
Yes, she has got full throttle.
Perfection. It has 12 hull trauma, 10 system strain, no shields, and no armor.
Okay. Yeah, Dara's going to do a full throttle check.
Well,
Alright, I'm back.
give me one
Um,
sec.
Yeah. Okay.
I just have to find my chase page.
What range are they at right now?
You're going to start out at medium.
Diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-dum.
I'm going to be waiting for one to go ahead and engage. It's going to be foolhardy, but we'll cool.
You know, people dying on first missions, it's fine.
Okay, so the check is going to be for both you and so the kind of just competitive chase check is going to be 1 red,
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Rio.
1 purple, with a setback from handling. And your first check will have a second setback, remember. So go ahead and roll that, and I'll roll for them.
Right, okay, because so basically it will just be 1 setback.
Right, because you can cancel one of them, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and try it.
So we've got 1 purple, 1 red, but I'm actually doing a full throttle check, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah, you can do. So you could get. So the chase check kind of happens outside of turn. So you'll be able to do stuff to set it up as well.
Yeah, so what he's saying is that you need to do this check to start us off.
Okay, I'm going to flip.
All right. So I will use those threats to give a boost to their. Wait, what check was that?
That was a full throttle check.
No, remember what I said. We're needing to do this other.
Yeah, the start of the chase happens first.
Right.
Because you guys may get like a great pull away and pull out to a nice lead, but you also may stall the thing as you throw it into gear. So just try that 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
1 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
Yeah.
And my piloting planetary stands straight off.
Correct.
Okay. Here we go.
And is Dara at 4 agility now?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so keep that in mind because you only rolled for 3.
Oh, what? Right, okay. So she will flip, as she said earlier. And here we go.
All
Nice.
right. Here is theirs, though it's going to be. Oh, I'll take a boost from your. Actually, let me consult the chart. 3 threats could be.
A sizable piece of debris or a number of smaller pieces can be.
So yeah, you'll have
seen.
on your next turn have to attempt that check to avoid a collision.
Yeah, okay. And with the Triumph, one of the pursuing skiffs suffers a catastrophe crash and suffers a major collision with a wall, ceiling, or large piece of debris that is blocking the tunnel.
All right. So Skiff will just pick 1 arbitrarily. That's a really big crit. 95 is engine damage, reduced by 1. So he is slowed. His max speed is now just 1, and he has a crit. He's going to attempt to chase you, but you'll be able to pull away from him pretty quickly. Yeah, that was very handy. And again, stormtroopers are piloting, and stormtroopers have no ability in
Piloting.
planetary. So, no, but he will get an assistance, unskilled. Well, they can't unskilled assist each other, sort of. Okay, I'll flip. He needs a little luck. So you managed to pull actually 2 from number 1. You pull 2 range bands away, so you're out to extreme from him. You've left him for dead or in the dust. For the Triumph, though, he will, for I guess Shorebecca in the back, force a hard athletics check to hold on.
Okay.
When we come around. Skiff 2, I'm not going to flip. So you pull out one range band on skiff 2 to long. And skiff... Oh, sorry, they weren't supposed to have the setbacks because they know... Or sorry, they're supposed to get a boost because they know the ship. But I'll just add it to the last one because that was my fault. Oh, no!
So how many boosts is that in total?
So skiff 1 is like out of the picture. Skiff 2 is kind of holding on, but you've pulled them out to long. Skiff 3, though, pulls up to short with you, flying along. This
So
guy...
Was this
This guy
the one
might
that...
not know what he's doing, but he's doing it really well.
Yeah, so which is the... Was it skiff 1 that had its speed slowed?
Yeah, that's why you left it behind. Not only... So you beat it in the check, and then you have a speed advantage, so that gives you an extra range band.
Okay.
All right, so I think for those three disadvantage, we'll make the poor Imperial skiffman try and dodge that piece of
That's the
debris
same one
dodging.
that you
Yeah.
guys do?
Yeah, the same one
Makes
that Porter
sense.
has to do.
All right. So now I'll let the rest of you kind of take an opportunity to do something.
Okay, so on my turn I have to make this one check, and that's my action, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Ooh, I do it.
I'll say strain for that. You're like barely holding on.
Okay, wow. That's not good. Okay.
Yeah, you lose your stomach.
Yeah, he gets that butterflies feeling. Is like he gets a little weightless, but manages to like take a big furry paw and grab onto something.
Rebecca will just growl at Dara and, do you even know how to pilot this thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I got more piloting skill than a flea.
All right. So what does Lee want to attempt to shoot them? I assume.
Yes, Lee's going to try to shoot. Can he shoot the driver, or
That would be a called shot.
that would be a call
Do it.
shot? All right, he's a young assassin. He'll do the call shot.
So that'll be a. So for obviously, if you aim once, you get to do the shot with 2 setbacks. If you aim again, it reduces it to 1.
Right.
And
And you
remember,
take
skiff.
strain.
Okay, skiff 3 is at short range. Skiff 2 is at medium range, and skiff 1 is at extreme.
I'm going to hit the one in short range.
Okay. And I'll flip to upgrade.
Okay.
The sad thing is, I am so tempted, even though I know it's going to be bad.
So I hit. That's a question mark. I mean, I do 10 damage to something.
Okay, to the driver. So he takes a little bit.
All right, that's 10 and 3 pierce.
Okay.
And then we're going to crit.
The driver is... Okay, roll your crit.
Okay.
$28. I think that's what... No, it's one above what D had. 28 will be discouraging wound. Ah. Take a destiny point back. All right.
Oh, cool. And then I'm going to use the other one to I'm going to use the other one for strain. So Lee kind of sees Shebeka kind of almost falls off the skiff. He looks at Shebeka, sees Shebeka, and it's like, okay, well, he's not going to be able to take a shot. So let me see if I can take out the driver.
All right. Let's see. Sela, what do you want to try?
Sad thing is, I know it's a bad move. It's a terrible move, but I am so considering it. How fast are we going? Because I want to figure out how inertia would be.
You're going speed 2, which is like 40, 50 miles an hour. 40. You're zooming.
Plus you got that little butterfly jolt as well for the weightlessness as well.
And just remember, we're on a mission, so I mean, our mission is to
You can take one of my blasters, but just don't lose it.
Our mission is to get to the bridge. So if
On
you,
one hand, I'm probably going to be I'm going to be a bad shot with the blaster. But on the other hand, I am probably going to die if I do this. If not, it can take serious injury. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, well, we have some light destinies, so I could probably use those.
You can certainly flip a destiny point to upgrade your check. I will never stop. I mean, I almost literally can't stop you from doing that without being a terrible person. I'm not.
Let's see. 3 green dice was the blue. And then I flip over one of these.
Take my blaster and have a shot.
Well, let's see. Actually, how good is my... I'd be rolling 2 green dice.
Yeah, a flip. I'll give you 1 yellow. It's better shot than nothing.
Flip over multiple destinies in one turn?
No.
Okay.
Unless there's like an ability that calls for more than one, you can't like use 2 to upgrade.
What would I be taking in penalties if I was to do this?
The difficulty would be high with a bunch of despairs, with a significant risk for substantially negative outcomes, we'll call it.
Seriously.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, go ahead and do it. If you want,
The thing, I mean, I think, yeah, I'll just have to take the blaster and shoot. If it were going slower, I probably would do it.
All right, if you're just going to take the blaster shot, a called shot on the pilot will, again, be, if you take 2 aim maneuvers, it'll be 1 setback. Otherwise, you can, with no setbacks, attempt to shoot the skiff, but you're, virtually unlikely to actually hurt it because it's a vehicle.
All right, then, let's hope. 1 advantage.
You shot the vehicle?
That was a called shot.
Oh, so you have to have 2
Boost.
setbacks for that.
2 setbacks? What?
Yeah, or 1 if you took 2 aim maneuvers.
I took 2 aims. That's why
Okay,
I
so
have
there
1.
should still be 1 setback, and you need to take 2 strain.
Okay, then I'll take the 2 strain, and like I said, and that 1 setback was already calculated. See?
The 1 set. No, that's the difficulty. Setback is the black one.
Oh, I just don't know the difference. Then that should be 2 advantages, and wherever this comes out, then.
All right, no different. So
That's
you,
1 failure.
yeah, you could like pass a boost or something, or
I will. Yeah, I'll just I'll pass the boost.
All right, and
So
I'll
just
do
to
that.
run through this
I
roll
gotta
again for you, so
deal
you
with,
can.
stuff like that.
No.
I'll take that boost so I can do the check to help us find where we need to go. And I will flip for that. What's the difficulty?
hard.
No upgrades?
1 upgrade.
Alright, Alright,
Nice.
I'll take it.
What was that?
I will give. Well, do you want to give? What do you want to do with that triumph?
I wanna say I planned the course so well that unless we get like a despair, we'll be fine going. You know what I mean? Like we don't. I mean,
Okay.
we can just check again
Got it.
if that's possible. Because I want to start
that is-
throwing explosives around.
We can definitely do that.
Thank you, sir.
Basically, as soon as you like wash someone out to long, we'll say that they lose the chase. So obviously, number 1, as you look back, as you kind of take a corner, number 1 that had the engine problems is smoking, and a group of ranats jumps out of the walls and just like jumps down onto it and starts attacking the pilots. So that one is out of the chase.
What the fuck is a ranat?
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a good description of them.
Have we seen these things before? Are these new?
You have not seen any on this ship. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a ranat. at all in general. Let me see if I can find a Wikipedia picture.
They just randomly have ridiculous animals in their ships.
It's like living in the pipes. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's kind of like a big rat.
Waiting for its next meal.
Right. So back to the top. So for your turn this turn, D, you have to make that, what was it, an average check to avoid the crate or whatever. It was a crate.
Okay. Average. Okay, I'm going to flip for that.
And remember, you can remove the one setback from the handling, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then
But I still got one setback.
Don't
you
forget.
used that last round. That's gone.
Don't forget. She needs to
That's
make
done.
you need to make the piloting check to dodge the debris.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is to dodge the debris.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was. All right.
No, we're
Okay,
doing the
so-
ship check at the end once people have gotten to influence it in any way they are able to.
Right. Okay. Right. So average is 2. So here we go.
Oh no, is that a minor collision? Yep. So roll a crit.
Sorry, guys.
So 52 is component hit. Your vehicle would have not much more. Roll a force die, and we'll see. It may hit a super minor component.
Oh, I can
So
totally
double
get
black
steering.
is bad.
Double black would be, yeah. Okay, it is. You clip the crazy go past, and it hits the loading ramp basically.
Damn it, Rio! Keep your hands off my legs.
Next up is anyone else.
They have to make the check too, right?
They will before they take. I mean, I can do it now. I was going to say they can do it before they take their roll. But yeah, here's theirs. They weave much more deftly.
I'm back. What's going on?
You guys crashed into a crate a little bit and damaged the lifting platform on your skiff. Luckily, it wasn't anything major. And they managed to dodge the same crate.
I'm blaming Rio. He had his hands on my legs again.
But now, just so you know, Michael, everyone's getting a chance to. We're kind of in the second round of the chase. One of the skiffs got removed by some shipboard inhabitants called Ranats.
Look like
But the other
Stevens.
two are still in pursuit.
Lee's gonna look at Rebecca like, you want to take out this close? This
Oh, are
guy
we
that's
back
real
at the
close
top
to you?
again?
Everyone's
I
getting a
lost-
chance. Yeah, you guys have. It's the second round now, so you guys can take a shot or whatever you want to do.
Do we need to do the piloting check first, or is that at the end?
We'll do that at the end once you guys have had a chance to make your influence on the round.
Yeah, Rebecca will true aim and try to hit the pilot in skiff 2 or 3. Sorry.
3. Okay, the close one.
Yeah.
Lee will say,
So just
"Please,
a
yes."
single shot.
All right.
Just
remember the setbacks and stuff. From,
what aren't they?
Well, for the called shot on the pilot, so you'll have
Okay.
regular called shot.
Okay, so how does true aim interact with called shot?
True aim gives the benefits of a single regular aim, right?
Yes.
Right. So you would if you just were to true aim by itself, you'd have the 2 black. If you true aim and regular aim for true strain, you'd have the 1 black and the benefits of true aim, in my understanding.
Yes. Okay, so that means, as opposed to normal, I should discount a blue from it. Because the blues will become the blacks because of the... Okay, I'm here. And
Right, so
they're
no-
short?
No
Go ahead.
blues from this aim, but you'll reduce the blacks to just 1. There it's short, yes.
I won't take 2 maneuvers to aim.
Okay.
So I'm just using the 1.
Just the 1 true aim.
Yeah, and then I have accurate on it, so this will be that's why there's a blue.
Great, thank you.
Oh my.
Oh, dearest.
Yeah, so that's going to be 21 Pierce 1.
Yeah, you
I hit him right in the head, don't I?
you tell me.
Yeah, so Rebecca, even though he's not known for precision, really keys into his instincts here. He gets the flow of Dara's erratic piloting and just unleashes a shot right in the head. And Triumph, I want to...
I would make it so that you could collide with, or not you collide, sorry, have Skiff 2 collide with it and take a critical injury.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
So 29 is knocked off course. Pilot can't execute maneuvers. They make a piloting check to regain bearings and resume course.
Nice.
So yeah, for me, that's enough for you to break away.
Yeah, go team.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a great shot. You may be assassin after all.
Rebecca just grunts, and obviously in true it just says, I'm much more than an assassin. I'm a member of the rebellion.
Ooh, repping his rebel gang. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Skiff 2 crashes into Skiff 1. Similarly, it's not destroyed, but you can tell that you've opened up enough of a lead that you should be all right. So you have made it. You keep following the way that your... Oh, I didn't even realize the Ranat leader had an actual name. You hear them yelling out, "Fatigue! Fatigue!" as they're way behind you in the distance. As they start ransacking the skiff way in your wake.
Oh,
All
they're
right.
furry, so they're all right.
Oh, they look like rats. I mean, they're just like a giant sewer rat, but like human size.
Yeah. Go team fur.
So as you arrive at the bridge, or where the tunnel to the bridge ends, you notice that the blast doors are locked down tight.
Rio will cry, "Shenanigans!" But it sounds not like Yotini. And I will get to set to working on them. I guess these are the nice ones that are actually made of, the hull, so I can't just blow it up.
Yeah, you would not be like, yeah, you can't just use a detonite to get through these doors. These are like vacuum proof. Yeah, they're durable. So it'll be a daunting computers or skullduggery.
Wow.
And I'm gonna upgrade it.
Daunting.
I'll
That's
upgrade it.
4.
I'll upgrade back if I can click the right one. There we go.
Rebecca will stand near Rio to make sure there aren't any turrets that can pop out and
Good
shoot him or
idea.
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's totally worth an assist. You're helping me out. I feel
That
like
is unskilled assistance.
Nice.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Oh wow! So yeah, Rio kneels down. Well, I guess he doesn't kneel down because he's already kneeling size. He approaches the access port that he found.
Yeah, I just probably need a replacement.
When you enter the bridge, sorry, Tommy is messaging me.
Okay, since we've entered the bridge, Derek will grab a guns, point them, and go, "Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!"
So you enter the bridge. Here we go to the bridge. Oops, I forgot you guys. Let me go grab you guys. Hang tight.
That's okay. We're cool enough to just be there in spirit.
And make sure when I copy you guys over that you've updated your strain and everything. It looks like not a lot of strain went up in that last scene where the chase was happening. I don't know if a lot did, but just make sure you
Do we have a quick moment to catch our breaths? Let's say as we were finishing the drive to the.
I would say that people who aren't Rio could. Well, Rio was playing with the door.
Thing, yeah. Sounds good. I don't have much, luckily enough. I should have 2, not 1, but there you go.
Okay.
That's discipline, right? I keep on forgetting.
Or cool. Discipline or cool.
Okay.
Not a bad roll there, Dara.
Did we ever have a medicine check on Dara? I felt like we...
No,
We
we were
did
going
not.
to, but then we were like, oh, we need to get away from these guys.
Oh, well,
It would have come.
plans.
It would have been tricky. It would have come with some substantial setbacks for doing it on a speeding skiff.
Yeah,
While the
I feel like
person
we
was
would have at
piloting.
least plugged in some more
Stim packs?
stim
You could
packs.
do one
You can
right now
definitely
during
do
the
another
quest.
stim pack if you want.
Yeah, so
Or, yeah, any number of stim packs. So you did the 5, or you've got a 4, a 3, a 2.
yeah, so we might as well load up Dara with the rest of the stim packs she can take for the day.
Assuming you've got the stim packs to do it with.
That's a good question. I
Rio
think Rebecca has 3.
5 on him.
Okay, yeah. So you can take her down 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. You can take her down another 10. But then you're out of stim packs for the day.
Sorry, I had 2 left. I used some the other time. That's right.
Okay,
I've got-
so there was still enough left for another 4. It sounded like.
Sorry, Tara's down to what?
You could
10?
reduce her by 10, but that's all the stim packs you get for the day.
Yeah. And Rebecca would also have given Sela a stim pack so she can go down by 5.
So how much strain do I remove?
3.
Just
No, strain. You get 1 for each success, basically.
Alright.
okay. So roll initiative.
No, not yet. Not yet. We don't have to do this your way. So you've entered the command module, and you can see some stairs, and you climb stairs up to the bridge where you're obviously here talking. You can see that as you kind of lean around the corner looking at the bridge, that the bridge crew is armed. The bridge crew itself, the kind of 3 guys on the right, have just blasters and don't really look like they know what's going on with them. Then you've got some stormtroopers, kind of as the leading element of their defense.
I have an idea here. It looks like I want to do a bad motivator because it looks like the fire suppression in here has malfunctioned and is about to go off on all these poor bridge crew people before we come in.
What would you have the fire suppression system do?
I'd want it to just kind of give them, like a setback or 2 while they're in the field. Maybe, because obviously it wouldn't affect the stormtroopers in their full-on, get up. But I think the other people might be a little perturbed.
Okay, that sounds good. I will
So
flip.
what are you trying to do again?
I'm doing a bad motivator.
What are you
check.
trying to do again? Motivated check on what?
The fire
So he's
suppression.
using the bad motivator talent
Hard.
on the fire suppression system to set it off, so that the non-armored people in the bridge area are sprayed with fire suppressant.
Yeah, for this I'll flip
Okay.
because I'd be really.
So what sort of, so there are they
Yeah, it looks like when I hot rod at the door, I accidentally hit the fire suppression spot. So
is it water?
It is not water,
It would be some
because
kind of
water-
chemical.
Yeah, it's not water because water is bad for electronic things. It is a modern miracle substance that doesn't.
It's a foam.
Yeah, it's a foam. A non-hydro based foam.
Okay,
We
let-
totally need rebreathers too, at the very least, right? I'd say. If
And that actually sucks for me because that would mean it's non-conductive.
It could still be, there are non-water things that are conductive, but also you can still hit them as long as you're hitting them,
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that away from you for one threat, or make it go off on all. So basically from
I'll
the
take a swing.
stormtroopers, you see where it's pinched in, right where the line of the 3 stormtroopers, the sergeant and the 2 others is?
Yep.
From there to the right is, let me see if I can put up a very, see-through...
You can put an aura on one of them. That'd be probably good enough. Or add another little token with an aura on it. Well, that works too.
Oh, transparent. Oh, but I don't want it. I want it to be that color, which is not obscuring them. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Well, inside, we'll just leave the outline. Inside that outline is where the fire suppressant is affecting them. So they'll all have a single setback, and if anyone enters that area, they too will have a setback.
Hey, it's something.
So as you come up onto the bridge, you, or not as you come, but as you approach on the stairs, you hear a voice calling out, surrender now. This is your last chance. I have my crack troopers ready to put down any attempts to take over.
Did you say crap troopers?
A blaster bolt comes. They're not in a position where they can actually hit you, but like pings off the wall kind of nearby you.
Hey, how far? Hey, Rebecca, how far do you think you can throw this explosive? We can just lob it in.
Sure.
I mean,
That's-
we might
that's
damage
all.
some controls, but I believe in our ability to handle that situation.
Okay, Darren, could Darren go? Everybody be cool, this is a robbery. Any of you bleeps move, we're gonna execute every last fucking one of you.
So, wait, are we going for an intimidation option? Because I can really help with that.
Yeah, it actually might be good to try and avoid this combat. It looks like it might be pretty brutal.
Yeah, Okay, so we're now actually in the area, in the open.
You're like, so if you see the stairs, so see where Lee is right now, and Rio, the stairs going up are. You're basically, I'll move you so you're not kind of hanging over there, Seal it. But you're kind of at the bottom of the stairs, so that little kink in the stairs, so they can't quite see you. Like if you leaned out a long way, Rio and Lee, you'd be able to see the kind of stormtrooper sergeant and number 2 if you leaned out. But if you kind of just stay in the cover, you're totally covered here.
So they do not know we're coming through yet. So actually, do they?
Well, they know that you're down there and that your likely target is to assault the bridge, but they have not seen you with their own eyes yet.
Okay, so if we're gonna go for the intimidation option, I'm not sure it's gonna work, but let's see. I'm gonna have to take a look at something here in my book. Yeah, blah blah, yada yada.
He's gonna look at the rookie Shiraka and be like, you think you could take most of them? I know I can take the stormtroopers.
Rebecca just nods and lets out a roar that echoes through the bridge as an unskilled boost to the coercion that's coming.
Alright then. She is gonna come in, and I assume the others are as well. She's cracking her knuckles, sparks flying out of it.
Wait, you're walking out into the open?
You should just shout from the distance.
Okay, yeah, let's start from the distance.
Nothing wrong with bluffing, trust me.
So yeah, a coercion attempt will be. Oh, you wanted to yell something? Go for it. Yell it.
All right then. Okay, yes, let's go. This is going to be the coercion, and I will use the destiny here, and I will and the first you hear the sound of knuckles cracking, and then she says, "All right, if any of you are wise, you're going to drop your weapons now. We can take your bridge easily, but let's make sure this doesn't come to violence. And then, but of course, if it does, I'm going to be making sure to smash your buckets into your faces."
All right. In response, you hear a laugh and a couple more blaster bolts pinging the wall near you. So that'll be against 4 red with 2 setbacks.
I can remove 1 setback. So,
Excellent.
all right.
And you might have some ranks in intimidating as well.
Let's see. Do I got it? Characteristics. No, wait, not characteristics. It'd be in.
It's an agitator. I know it's an agitator and pretty low down for at least a rank or 2.
Could there add? We have a Wookiee.
I do have Incite Rebellion. Oh
We
yes.
have a Wookiee, and we're not afraid to use him without giving him a boost. Sorry.
Yeah, so Rebecca already roared to give the boost.
Okay, I can to downgrade the difficulty of coercion attack. Upgrade the. Okay, yes, I will. I do have intimidating.
How many ranks?
I believe I only have 1 though.
Okay, so then for 1 strain, you can take it from 4 red to 3 red and 1 purple.
Alright then. I will do that, and of course I'm also using one of these light destinies.
Go for it.
And You get 3 red, 1 purple, and then I take away the black die.
Both of them?
There's 2?
There are 2.
Okay then, and what did I get out of Destiny?
You can change one of your greens to a yellow. And if
Oh,
you only have yellow, it gives you another green.
okay then, they'll give me a green. And... yellow!
Roll no. So you have two ranks in coercion and 2 willpower.
Oh god, yes!
All right.
Because I can only spend 2. I can only bump it up to 2 during character creation. This is a new character.
Right, but how much willpower do you have?
The willpower is 2.
Okay. I just wanted to check. So yeah, they are not interested in your attempts, and yeah, we'll go into initiative.
Yeah, that is...
Cool or vigilance?
Cool.
It has to be cool.
It does need to be cool.
Oh.
Because a less cool character may do something foolhardy like rushing in before it's time. This time it does matter.
Okay.
Oh god. That was just...
Oh, nice. All right. Let's see. So one of mine will be that. Oh shoot, that should have a setback as well. All right, black.
Yeah, Vera's going to also use her 2 ranks in rapid reaction.
Okay, so I did at least get 1 advantage, so maybe there's something. Maybe like one guy's actually pissing his pants.
I would give you a single boost to your initiative if you wanted. You've inspired yourself. If nobody
Okay, yeah, I
else.
inspired myself then. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that I just add the 1 success to that. So 3 success, 2 advantage for mine.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, at the very least, that was good to get our adrenaline going.
Exactly. All right, there are mine. Should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yeah, you've been rolling really well. I mean, good lord.
Hey, I've been muted the entire time. So there are 5 NPCs?
Yeah, so the bridge crew is a group. The 3 stormtroopers are a group. The sergeant, the lieutenant, and the lieutenant commander.
Okay, you definitely go first.
Excellent. The... Huh. I will have the lieutenant take a turn to attempt to repair the fire suppression system. What is she like?
I'll upgrade the difficulty.
All right, so I'm going to make it against that same hard. Do you think that sounds fair, Kyle, to undo what you've done?
Oh yeah, sounds perfectly fair. I'll upgrade though. I guess.
Okay. And I'm gonna. Oh, I already did flip. Okay. And she does fix it, but you guys have 2 threat to play with.
How about
That's a
it's
free maneuver for Rio.
Yeah, Rio. Well, could we say while we were prepping, Rio would have already had one stick out of that night. He's gonna use the free maneuver to pull out another one.
Okay.
His last 2. Go big or go home.
Certainly. Right, and you guys are up now, right?
Rio will charge 2 maneuvers to get. This is all short, right? What's the range thing here?
You are at medium, but as soon as you're in short, you'll be visible.
Oh, okay.
So it's like.
I will get engaged with this group of stormtroopers here, and I will explode my detonite.
How many times do we have to tell you you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off?
So basically, at that line, you are in short range from them and visible to them.
All right. Okay. And
Wait, you're detonating that. What?
Let him. Just watch it happen.
Let's see.
So it's 2 sticks, right?
Yeah. So it should be. It's not easy. It should be average. I think it's just yeah.
And I'll upgrade it once.
All right. All right. Sweet. I can protect myself from the explosion with selective detonation, and that's 25, 26, 27. And I have some of the blast. Which is it? Selective detonation. No, what is it? Powerful blast. So 20. Well, it's not 25, 26. So 28 total for everything in short range except for me.
All right.
And you know what? Yeah. Actually, I only have 1 rank of select detonation, so yeah, there you go.
The stormtroopers have been managed.
This is what Rio does.
Rio just charges with his two bricks, sets it up perfectly in a shaped charge where he just managed to ignore the blast as it explodes out forward into the bridge.
And he shouts.
Managing, I'll say the other 2 advantages, it manages to avoid damaging most of the controls.
That's reasonable. I think it would be impossible to say that all things are undamaged, but for
it didn't damage any essential systems.
Yeah, you haven't hurt anything you need to get out of here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright.
Good thing the fire suppression systems were repaired.
Alright, so if I can take the next one, I am going to double move, and then as I rush down from the top of the stairs, I jump off and begin to drop kick the Stormtrooper Sergeant.
All right. I think he is adversary. Adversary 2, defense 2. So it'll be a 2 red, 2 black attack to punch at him.
2 red, 2 black? Whoa. Good lord. I need a bump on my skills then. Crap. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, so that is an ineffective attempt at damaging him, which will give him a free maneuver to aim and move back from you to instead. Move back.
That's it. You've got a slot.
Oh, how lovely! Stormtrooper Sergeant eyes Rio, lines him up. Defenses Rio. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Kyle.
he had to walk away. I think he's got like 1 defense.
Okay.
Going after the little Jawa.
The little Jawa just blew everybody up. Yes. Anyone want to flip on their behalf?
Yes, I'll flip for him.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, and he will auto fire with the option of different targets.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, crap.
And tally ho. Oh man.
Oh crap!
Rio's
Well-
gonna.
Yeah. It at least means that he can't target you. He can only hit Rio.
Rio
needs
takes 16.
That's probably enough to drop Rio. So 3. Yes, it is. He's at 13.
All right. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Oh, that's fortuitous. He doesn't have lethal blows, so I think that's just nicked. So you take 1 strain.
Okay, so we lose.
Well, Rio at least did some damage there.
Yeah, I think Kyle makes a good point. That was probably a fair trade.
You can only have so much detonite as well. Okay, it's
Mine
us
and Nick.
until the end. So,
Wait, it's you
Shorebecca,
and-
Dara. Yeah, because you just so you had one go first. The sergeant went, and so all 3 stormtroopers were destroyed, right?
They were all one group.
Oh, never mind then.
The other 3 are... So the lieutenant's gone, the stormtrooper sergeant's gone, so there should be 1 slot removed for the stormtroopers, the
Yes.
lieutenant commander, and the bridge crew.
Okay, so we have 1 PC.
Do you want to take it, Brandon?
Sure. Rebecca will. So we need. Is it too short to get to about here so I can actually see the sergeant?
Correct. He's now medium from you because he backed up from the shortest engagement line.
Okay, so I will. Reign of Death.
Naturally.
Okay, so that's 2 red, right?
Yeah, 2 red, 2 black.
2 black. Okay. Okay, so I don't get my true aim because I had to move forward. Oh my. So. So that's going to be 16 Pierce 1, and I even forgot to add my advantages on it. So I have 9 advantage at the moment. So I'm going to fire at the Stormtrooper Sergeant until he's dead.
Okay, so I'm just doing the math. 19, you said 19 or 16? 16.
16.
16. Pierce 1.
Mm-hmm.
It will take 4 hits to take him out.
Okay, and I have 5 hits, I think. So 9 divided by... Yeah, so that's 4 plus the initial hit, so... Yeah, so I'll hit him the 4 times, and then... Well, I can't spread the damage, can I?
He was actually the hardest to hit, so I believe at that point you can.
Yeah, so
Even
then
if you
I'll
didn't
hit
declare.
the Lieutenant Commander as well.
All right, for 16...
Pierce 1.
Pierce 1, 16.
And what does the Despair mean?
You are out of ammo.
Hey there. I'm going to use my ability that means I'm not out of ammo to completely negate the effect of that Despair.
Does
I
that
have
mean... That's
spare
the
clip.
spare clip one. Does that mean
Yeah.
that my doing that doesn't happen, or that I can't choose to do that?
That's a good question, because if it means the other way, it's never useful. In that, I guess, cannot run out of ammo due to despairs. I guess that's, yeah, it's your choice.
I don't know. What do you?
I think it's fair to read it the way you are. To say that something else bad happens. It's just
Okay,
that I can't.
I
run
cannot choose that. Not that you get to immediately ignore it, because I'm
Mhm.
unstudied on your sheet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, if Rio wasn't up, I might say that 1 clips him on the way through, but he isn't. So the odds of hitting him are low. You hit some important components, and this will be an issue later.
Okay.
Remind me that this will be an issue later. You'll know the moment it's an issue.
So Wookiee roar just echoing in this small bridge. Or how big is the bridge actually? Across.
I'd call it. It's pretty sizable. It's medium across. It's basically like the box up front is like medium by a short medium. So it's medium long from the purple line to the front, and like a very small medium across.
Okay. Oh, did we get that damage on the Lieutenant Commander?
Yes, but I may not have his things set to show to you then. I do. It might just be buried.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
buried
it's
underneath.
underneath her name. Okay.
You rung his bell. He's not down and out, but he's definitely not pleased
Okay.
with life.
Yep. So Shrebeka is not really even caring about the components. We can deal with that. Wait. Okay. So PC or NPC.
All right. The lieutenant commander will. Let me see what he does. He's got some interesting things. He's going to scuttle back and hide behind the bridge crew over here, and use. He'll give the minions a free boost with his tactical direction. He's going to start yelling out orders and whatnot.
All right, someone take him out. Quickly.
Yeah. Your stormtroopers are all dead, bro. Not sure what to tell you.
You guys are up now?
Yes, so we're gonna finish up with Lee or Dara.
Or actually, he'll shoot at Shrebeka just because that's what he would do.
As he's fleeing. Do you want to even roll that, or just assume?
I do.
Okay. Two range defense.
Oh, that's a lot of range defense.
Yeah, it's jury rigged actually.
Oh, tricky.
Gunner has 2 things of jury rigged.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that whatsoever.
Unfortunately, I can't jury rig. Oh, well, that's advantage at least.
Yep. He'll use 2 to give another boost to the bridge crew, and 2 to give you a setback.
Okay.
It does force you to duck briefly. You're not thinking that maybe your armor will deflect everything, so you kind of instinctively duck.
Mm-hmm. Or he like blasts me in the helmet, and it's like sparking a bit in my eyes.
That also works for me.
Okay, Dara and Lee.
All right, Darren, you can go next.
Okay.
Do I have? I haven't gone for the bridge crew yet, though.
So I'm a little confused. I thought there were 5 slots.
There are. So the
Okay,
first
so
one was the lieutenant fixing the fire suppression.
Okay.
The second was the stormtrooper sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
The third was the lieutenant commander.
Okay.
And I obviously lost 1 from the stormtroopers, and then the bridge crew would be the last.
Okay. So yeah, they're supposed to go before. One of them was supposed to go before me, but
Oh, that's fine. That wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
But so they go now.
yes.
All right. I'll flip. They'll aim. Seeing that ineffective shot, I guess they'll go for Sela at medium range. You said, did you have 1 defense, Sela?
Yes.
All right. Shots incoming. That'll be 9. Not a very big hit.
Ouch. Yeah, that's that. I mean, that does give me I think it's 5 damage.
Sounds good. And they'll pass a boost to their next amigo. Oh, right. And the stormtrooper sergeant's dead, so let me X him out before I try to use that boost for him. And then, yeah, so it was what? Dara and Lee to finish up?
Yes.
Go for it, guys.
Okay, Dara will move up toward about one side of Shrebeka, and she'll take a pot shot at the lieutenant.
She is adversary 1, defense 1.
Right, so there's 2 setbacks, 1 red, and 2 purple.
1 red, 1 purple. It's at medium range still, because
Right.
you're diagonally across from her.
Okay, so I am going to boost.
So
And
2 red, 1 black.
2 red, 1 black. But I already get another black from my 1 setback? Or has that gone?
That was only on 1 check. You did that.
Right, so that's 1. So 1 setback then.
Yeah. From her, she's got defense. That's what it's from.
Right.
It's not from you.
Okay. And but has that setback that I have carrying gone, or do I still keep it?
You have what?
No, that was one check.
Ah, right. Okay. Right. Okay, I'll sort that out first. All right, because I've been rolling with it. Right. Okay. So here we go.
Aha!
11, 12. Ooh. What's oh yeah, she'll activate crit.
All right, roll it.
And I also have lethal blows. I have 2 ranks in lethal blows.
So we'll add 20 to it. That's pretty good.
50, 60, 70. Yes.
She loses all her boosts. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we have to move in front of this line so that
You got to make it to the pink line to see anybody on the bridge.
All right. Is there any cover anywhere near here?
I would say you could not go all the way up the stair. Like you could just kind of rise high enough so only your top half is out, and I'll give you cover for that.
Okay. Where would that put me at, though?
You'd be at the pink line still. You just wouldn't be over the pink line, sort of. Like you'd be just kind of standing up high enough over the stair, so that you can see out, but you'd be hard to hit.
Okay. Well, that's where he'll be at. What range is that? Long, medium?
Who are you shooting at?
We're going to shoot at the lieutenant. We're going to follow Darrow's shot.
The lieutenant would be short still.
Short? It was medium for Darrow.
Darrow's
There's supposed to be
diagonally.
another rebellion member who's infiltrated the ship.
Say that again?
And they're supposed to be well, she should have revealed herself. It's her own fault if she's a rebel.
The rebels that were mentioned in the briefing?
Yes.
No. Well, I don't know. There are 2 rebels somewhere in the situation.
Well, we can shoot and ask questions later.
That's Rebecca's policy. So.
Well, let's see. Do these things have? Do these things just no? It's just stun, not stun damage.
Brawl attacks can do stun damage by default.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll just be she's adversary 1 and has 1 defense. Leslie.
Okay. And it took me, 2 maneuvers or 1 maneuver to move up here?
Just 1.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10. 10 damage with 3 pierce.
10 pierce 3. That is sufficient. She goes down with a scream and a blaster flying out of her hand.
Lee kind of has a grin. Another one bites the dust.
And we may have just killed our operative.
Oh, she got in the way.
Maybe. She should have revealed herself if she was. Oh well.
I have
Well,
6.
we didn't reveal ourselves as rebels. We could have been pirates.
You're just kind of shooting. I have 6 advantages. So let's see here. How much strain I have on myself. Oh no, I can't see.
Well, at the very least, it's better to help the pirates than it is the Imperials.
I have no
Because
strain.
what are the odds that pirates would know about this?
You
And
don't know
she would also know that they're the rebel team coming.
Why would they know that?
Okay,
They're in
so
deep cover, man. They know nothing.
so for my 3 advantages, I guess I want to give all the bridge crew. They're one.
Yeah, the bridge crew 1, 2, 3 are all minions.
All right, give them a setback and give
All right.
the guy that's hiding behind them a setback, and I will give Shebeka a boost.
Cool. What's who's up?
We're at the top again, so it's you.
Aha. The lieutenant commander spot.
Did I have my second action? Because I didn't we run around.
That was just 1 round. You've had 1 action. Everyone's had 1 action at this point. I'm
okay.
getting my second action.
Okay.
Spotting Lee just barely over the break in the stairs, the lieutenant commander will fire upon him. So that you got one cover. How much defense? One, right?
None.
None.
Just from the cover.
Right.
Just
Okay.
From the cover.
I'll flip.
And we're going to... I will too. He also has another setback that Lee placed on him too.
I thought. Oh, that was on him as well. You're right. Okay. My bad. And you flip back. 10. No pierce or anything.
Okay.
Okay, we have 2 PC slots.
Would that be long?
No, you're still at medium. But you cannot seem to spot the lieutenant commander. He has the, what is it called, low profile?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's got low profile, so he can't be targeted while engaged with an ally.
Do we want Tribeca to just blast the bridge crew out of the question?
We may need them for repairs later. But, hey,
we may
murder
need
them.
them.
I mean, we have stim packs, right? I mean,
I think you know what?
I'm just saying. Lee says go for the kill, man. Just kill him. We'll figure it out later once everybody's dead.
We're rendezvousing with the rebellion.
yeah,
I'm sure it'll be
I
fine.
had to.
Right.
As much as it is easier to kill them, I'm going to be the one to screw.
Okay, whoever's rebel agent, put your hands up.
Sir, what?
You see a small twitch from the lieutenant, but you can't really tell if she was trying to raise her hand or just twitching because she's dying.
An important enough NPC to require a medical check to save, I'd say.
Says the one person who could do that, who is unconscious.
I can just give her a bit of a shock if she's not.
So blasting the bridge crew.
Yeah, Lee says kill them all.
So okay, so I mean, could I try to do another coercion?
Who's going first?
Yeah, this is yeah. I'd say trying the coercion again makes sense now that we've killed several people, and one of them in a big group of them in a massive explosion at that.
Okay, I'm going to look over to the commander's general direction. I know I can't really see him, but I know he's down that way.
Yeah, you know he's there for sure.
So I will then say, Are you sure you don't want to take my offer again?
It will be 4 red, the setbacks are gone, and it'll give you 1 boost for free.
Alright, I'll flip.
And remember, you can downgrade and whatnot with intimidating and stuff.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to flip and then I will downgrade as well. I need to get more rank in intimidation. And then the 2 yellow and the 1 green, I believe it is. Version, yeah, and... Alright, here we go! Wait a second, did I get a boost?
So you should have your skill, whatever. I think with your flip, that's 2 yellow and a green. You get 1 boost because you've had combat success.
Okay, yeah, then, I was just asking for the boost because I got everything else.
Okay.
2 advantage and a crap ton of frickin'. No, wait, no, that's 6. That's 4 advantage and a crap ton of failure. What the heck?
Let's see. Oh, 4 advantage is pretty good. What might that do?
Maybe
I'm
Trebek is
gonna-
able to pick him out from the crowd as he kind of stands up to retort. Maybe. I mean, I think that's worth 4 advantage.
I think that's cinematically entertaining enough. Yes. So if you would like, you may target Lieutenant Commander Noor.
the commander by himself. Yeah, Shorbeka is going to once again just do a single shot. So with a true aim, and he's medium for me. What adversary?
2, with 1 defense.
With 1 defense. Okay.
I would just like to point out that I believe I rolled a max in in terms of failures.
That purple could have been a double failure, but you were close enough that it's...
Yeah, it's kind of a moot point.
Yeah.
So, Shorbeka strikes him down and orders the bridge crew to surrender themselves.
They will do that. I can have your range attacks hit allies instead, but we all knew this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys have attained control of the bridge.
Okay, Shorbeka will move forward and stem Rio up.
Alright.
What?
And then come over and take all of their blasters.
Are there any binders left on the stormtroopers? That is, if there's any bits of them left.
There are not identifiable binders remaining.
Oh, no.
Okay, she'll probably try and grab some from the stormtrooper sergeant.
Perhaps
Yeah,
one.
I stemmed Rio up.
Perhaps one cuff, not one pair of cuffs, but one literal cuff is visible in the wreckage.
But she'll just toss it, and we'll try and get a stim pack on. Oh darn! On her, since none of those piped up.
No, you maxed out stim packs for the day.
No,
or are you
I
talking
meant-
about the lieutenant?
Well,
I'm
do you guys
talking
have
about
enough
Lieutenant.
left? You guys have been burning through them. You've used 7 so far total.
Okay, so that's a good question.
I know you used 2 of Rio on Dara.
So, Dare received a total of 5. Rio received 1, and Sela received 1. So that's 7 that you've used.
Rio only had 2, so his are gone. I know that much.
um,
He can try and medicine the lieutenant
Lee-
to save her life. You never know. If it matters.
Lee has 4, so I don't know.
Okay, so you guys are good there.
yeah, Shorbeka
Right.
has 3 himself. So.
Okay, so you guys are good. You don't have, spares, but you're good. So,
Yeah, so we'll see if we can get a stim pack on that lieutenant.
In fact,
If we can.
Actually,
fact,
if,
Lee-
are we in hyperspace right now?
you are presently in hyperspace, hurtling along.
I need to find out where we're going.
Lee is going to use that one on himself.
Or you know what? Let's have fun. Let's hit the emergency stop.
All right.
No, I don't think we were supposed to do that.
No, we're supposed to get this and take it somewhere else, right? Unless I misremember.
Yeah,
that. So
we actually are supposed to drop out and then have call the rebellion to us.
Yeah, so emergency stop.
We were
Okay.
meeting him somewhere. But that
We
were
break for
stopped,
nobody.
right? We were
Is that Leslie?
I thought we were rendezvous with him somewhere.
Kyle or someone is right. You are in hyperspace with the whole convoy right now. You need to drop out and re-divert to the rebel rendezvous so you don't appear with everybody else. The whole rest of the Imperial convoy.
Exactly. Emergency stop, and let's skidoo.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I'd like us to shut off. We need to set up a comm jamming as well, so no one can talk off until we want them to. So I'll do that. I can do that first.
That would be a hard computer check.
Yeah, I will do that first. All right. Yeah. Yeah, then after they stim the lieutenant or whatever, emergency stop, and then I'll start punching the new coordinates. I'll make the bridge crew help.
Right. So the issue you've got is that you don't know where you are, and much like trying to use Google Maps to go somewhere with no starting point, you a little bit are stuck like that. So to get going, you need to
and don't forget that we had important damage to a component in here somewhere.
Yeah, so that's going to be an automatic upgrade on your attempt to astrogate. So your astrogation check to make it to the coordinates will be 1 red, 1 purple. That upgrade comes from the damage. I'll flip to make it 2 red, and there are 2 setbacks because you don't know where you are.
Anyone have any skill in astrogation? I could use some skill assist.
Yes, I do, actually, and I can get rid of those setbacks.
Alright, then you roll it. I'll give you my 4 intellect.
4 intellect. Okay. And I'm actually going to boost.
Before that, from the rapid exit from hyperspace, a daunting coordination check from everybody, unless you've got magnetic boots, which Rebecca does, right?
Make sure you tell the other team to do that too.
I need to write.
Rebecca does.
I need to write this dice pool down.
We'll come back to that. I know the astrogation check in my head. But yeah, daunting. So that's 4 purple coordination.
So what does failure mean?
It'll be a crit minus 50 plus another 5 for every advantage. So you'll have a crit minus 55.
Another
so
minor nick.
1. Oh, plus 10, so 1.
Yeah. That's still 2
okay,
crits,
so for
This
this.
is a daunting coordination.
Daunting coordination, yeah.
Right, so for this coordination, I'm actually going to flip for this as well.
I mean, okay.
You need your 4 difficulty.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
You can just roll them by themselves.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
A
And you blanked.
clean failure. So roll a crit.
Another one.
Minus 50.
Minus 50.
So 25 is off balance. You had a setback. Oh, but you already had a crit. So 35 is, stun. You can't perform an action on your next turn. Let me think about how we're going to work that in.
Maybe she just can't do the astrogation check within a
That's possible.
reasonable time.
We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. But let's. So Leslie, you're fine. You managed to catch yourself on a bulkhead or something.
Yeah. So I assume this is being communicated to the other team as well, so they're having to do the same thing.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny.
Michael, need a daunting 4 purple coordination check.
4, and then coordination is. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I've been not having a good session, apparently.
So that is actually going to be a crit minus only 40. So roll it up.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap!
54 is Fearsome Wound. Increase the difficulty of all present and willpower checks by 1.
Yeah, so be sure to record the crits you guys have, since we've had quite a few.
You guys are lucky I didn't have setbacks for all the bodies in here that could crash into you as well.
And the fact that we don't give no one time to
One-
prepare.
One question.
Yes.
Did the seats have seat belts?
No one was sitting, from what I heard. People were stimming and doing kinds of little work, it sounded like. And then Rebecca had the mag boot, so he's good, right?
Yeah, he
The
does.
thing
He
is,
has
I
the
wasn't doing a
from
single.
Bulwark.
I wasn't doing a single thing. So if we were going to do that, I would have gotten into a chair.
Rio, the next time you decide to do something like slam on the brakes, give us a warning first.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, and Rebecca would have, as an explanation for the
place
minor nick
wasn't-
on Rio,
this place probably-
Rebecca grabbed him as he started flying towards the bridge, over here.
Yeah, Stila just gets up, groaning. If this place wasn't probably still crawling with Imperials, I'd punch you.
So for the astrogation check, I don't want to say that Dee can't help Tara can't help because this is something she's good at. And I don't want to take that away from her. So I'm going to add 1 red though. So it's going to be add a purple. So it's going to be 2 purple. Sorry, I'm not helpful. 2 reds, 1 purple, 2 black. Astrogation.
Yeah, okay. Because she's using Rio's intellect of 4. Is that? So she's got. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, I've done what we've done. So I'm now going to roll because I did upgrade. So here we go, folks.
Wait. You get an upgrade from what? Because
I actually flipped.
way back down there, I see it. Yep.
Yeah. God, my head is still ringing. My
No
God.
rerolls?
Not on astrogation at this moment. No, not at the moment. God, my head is still ringing from that bloody knock.
Yeah, I think some of my Leku got knocked. Ow.
Strap in. You're all members of the rebellion.
Right. So you.
I'm fine. Just.
You know what? I'll ask. Who's the navigation officer?
That would be the blonde woman.
Alright, you know what?
In a pile in the corner.
I'll go medical check her. She might not be dead. I wasn't dead. What would be the difficulty to get her up and awake? Or at least stop her from dying, I guess.
Hard.
Alright.
I'm going to keep an eye out this back up this way just in case some people start coming in.
It could be. So 3 and then 2 strain?
Yeah, so she's conscious and will not. Well, she's not conscious. Will not die, but is not conscious and therefore not helpful. Everyone, let's hop back over into the other thread or the other hangout.
Back to the hangout.
Before we go, James, could we use Sealer's gauntlets to shock her up?
The medical check stabilized her. She's not in a cardiac situation, so that will not help. But we'll figure it out on the other side. Hop into the other room and we'll finish things up.
Okay.
Yeah, man.